Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Chrono Trigger. We are still in the future, and I'm about to interact with this funky-looking car. Still in the future, and I'm about to interact with this. Why is my stream not muted, motherfucker?
Oh,
I specifically checked that shit.
Okay.
Okay.
We're back at it. I remember
do
we
I
were
not
in the
do anything
future,
with this?
but
Oh, okay.
you got to trigger the
Oh, combat. Okay.
Hopefully you're relatively healed, but seems like
I'm
Chrono is
fine.
kind of low.
Kind of low. He's at 9. He's at 90. He's fine.
Sure, not a problem.
Okay, now I want to do 5. Oh, never mind, everybody.
Okay,
everybody farted, so whatever.
Nobody panic.
Okay.
Nobody panic, but that is definitely way too high.
Luca in the face. God damn it.
That's what happens.
I feel like these things attack really fast too, actually. Hello, Mikey. I swear every stream I watch, I get an ad for the new season of Grey's Anatomy on Disney Plus. There's a new season of Grey's Anatomy?
Great, wow.
Really?
Keep it up, Grey's Anatomy.
I mean, fair enough, I guess, but never in a million years would I have guessed that.
What in the...
way,
Oh, like today... what is it? Celebrating the... Was that yesterday? It was Archaeology Day.
Excuse you?
No, today is National Archaeology Day.
Oh, very exciting. There we go. Okay, well, Luca almost died in that fight. Apparently there's a new episode every Thursday. That's so weird, because like, I can't even imagine that they would have, like, the original actors back, because all of those original actors would be, like, in their 60s now, I think?
Sometime...
Right? Because Grey's Anatomy was, like, 30 years ago, I think?
Oh my god, there's so many, like, medical shows that I don't even know if I remember who's in what. Like, there's one show where, like, they've kept the girl from, like, the beginning, and now she's much older, but they still have her in the show.
My mom still watches Young and the Restless, and she probably will until the day that she dies, but they have there's one actor, well, there's multiple actors that have been there since, like, the early seasons. I can't remember the actual actor's name because I couldn't care less, but, like, he cannot read his lines anymore. Like, he's so old that he just goes, oh
my god.
And then he just, like, kind of looks blearily, like, off screen. And, like, they cut to another character who's clearly not in the room with him. And then they essentially repeat his lines. That way you, the audience, knows what he said. And it's like, Jesus Christ. This guy... And, like, the guy is, like, 86, 87 or something. And it's like, Jesus.
Woof.
Also, since I've been playing this on my own time, I can tell you what to do to progress. You want to go back to where you found the Guardian robot, found that guy who had the seed. You want to check him for a note. I don't remember doing a Guardian robot. Oh, is it just going to keep re-triggering these 4 guys every time I... Okay, well, clearly I don't want to do that then. I don't remember Guardian robot as in... Oh, the alarm system, the big robot thing. God, I don't even remember where that is, but I can do that. That's fine.
Bang door.
Bang door.
That is funny name. Weather's finally gotten into a spooky mood. I'm very happy.
Very
but
nice,
I can't wait
nice.
until it literally, like, 2 minutes later feels like it's winter. It's like it's not gonna be like nice, cool. It'll go, you thought? No, you're going straight to winter. It's like, no. Or everything just starts burning because now I can't like this state can't be satisfied, and it's just like, well, it's dry now. We need to burn all that stuff.
Chrono's level increased. Lovely.
That's what we wanted. We wanted the level increase.
Okay, so we don't want to be here. We want to be... It's abandoned sewers, which was optional, apparently. It's Eris Dome. Oh, I had to go back through
all the way to the beginning.
this.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. Oh well.
Mutant.
Eris Dome, that's it. You said fucking Bangor Dome. You absolute goober. It's fine.
Luckily, right after this, we
I was
can
gonna say,
turn around and
we're just gonna kill this
here.
mutant real quick. It'll be fine. He's just gonna give Chrono a quick suck.
Shimmy, shimmy. Name my what? No one needs that.
So, just like slight anecdote from my last week or so, I finally decided to buy Blu-rays of two of my favorite, like, I guess, horror movies, like, definitively, I would say, because obviously it's like the spooky season, and I was like, you know what? I want to own these things, so that way I don't have to rely on fucking Amazon Prime to, like, watch these all the time, right? So,
yeah.
I ordered the Blu-ray for Train to Busan, which is one of the best zombie movies I've ever seen. And then I wanted to order, and then I ordered the Blu-ray for Wreck, which is like my favorite found footage movie I've ever seen, right?
I don't think I've seen that or heard of that.
I'm about to say Wreck, it's just REC in like brackets. It's extremely good. It is Spanish, but I trust that you're fine with subtitles. The problem is that they both arrived on Thursday, and straight up, like while I was like opening up the package on the Train to Busan one, there was literally a sticker on the front that says, "Hold up, if you are not in." Hold up, this DVD is not valid in region A, which parentheses it then says, which includes America. This DVD or this Blu-ray is only for regions B and C, which is like Japan and Korea and stuff, essentially, right?
Wow.
And so they were like, if you are not in these regions, do not open this plastic. You can return it for full refund as long as it's not open. And I was like, well, that's really cool of you to like do that, but also that sucks because that was like the '1 result on Amazon was this like out of region Blu-ray.
Yeah, that's a bummer, man.
That's a little bit of a bummer. But then because once again they both arrived at the exact same time. I go and I look at the Wreck Blu-ray, right? And
to see if it had the same issue.
Yeah, and I was looking at it and I was like, I can't tell based on the box. Like, I don't know where it would be on the box. So I had Mom log into our Amazon account, and she goes and she looks, and she's like, hey, Zach, did you realize that the thing that you ordered had like a 2.2 out of 5 stars? And I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
No.
Apparently, what I had bought was a like rewritten Blu-ray where it because Wreck is like a Spanish movie, right? And there was an unofficial English dub, which is how I actually watched it the first time because I pirated it online. And the version that's really easy to find online, pirated, is like a subpar English dub of the movie. Well, apparently this company decided to take that pirated dubbed version and burn it onto Blu-ray discs and sell it on Amazon. So when we scrolled through the reviews, all of the reviews were like 1 star, the dub sucks, 1 star, it doesn't even include the original, like you have to watch the shitty English dub. So I returned both of them, and that was like really upsetting. But happy news. Out of the 4 things I was supposed to get done today, the only thing I actually got done was, as far as I can tell, I got the real Blu-rays for both movies. So I'm really excited to
Nice.
I'm really excited to actually get around to watching those.
That sucks. It felt like you had to jump through like extra hoops that shouldn't have existed, but you know.
Right. It was just weird because it's like you would assume that stuff would, like, I don't know, like Amazon knows that I live in America, so why would the #1 Train to Busan not be region A, right? Like that was weird. Anywho, sorry, people were saying stuff in chat.
Region B
Mikey
because
says,
you're
listen, man, these streams are at midnight. Cut me
writer?
some slack. I will not. Silverune, hello, Silverune, by the way. Silverune says, nah, Zach would actually have to go back to the Middle Ages. That's probably in reference to something that we said, but I don't know what that is. Mikey says, Christ, I fucking hate region locked DVDs. It is really annoying. Mikey says, I'm in region B, which is Europe. These are all Kamen Rider Blu-rays, which are all region A. Wait, so since you're in Europe, does that mean, because I thought region A was like everywhere, essentially. I thought region A was like the globe, and then B, C, D, or whatever were like specific continents. Can you not watch region A DVDs? Like, if I were to mail you my copy of Redline, would you just straight up not be able to watch it because that's region A? I didn't know that. I thought region A was everywhere. All this kind of
stuff is a bummer. You reminded me of like...
Well, it's all licensing like bullshit, right? So yeah, you're super right.
Yeah, like Netflix and like the shows on Netflix, and how if you go to Europe, there's just like different shows, and some they just don't pop up on Netflix here versus there. And it's just like, oh, come on, man. Like, seriously, there's so many really freaking good shows that you're just, you can't even be aware of it because they won't pop up unless you go. So...
And I mean, and you know, that's one of the big selling points of like VPN services and stuff, right? Is that you could just spoof your location so you can gain access to the stuff that you want. But it just, you know, it just sucks like thoroughly, because not only does Netflix, like every streaming service never has all of the things that you want on there, right? Obviously, like old Netflix was much better because they were pretty much the only skin in the game, so they had everything. But, you know, nowadays, obviously, that's like super different. You have to go to a billion different locations. But it is just frustrating when it's just like, dude, I mean, I might hate Mel Gibson, but dude, I fucking love Braveheart. And if I didn't have the Blu-ray of Braveheart, I would have to just hope that randomly Netflix would have Braveheart again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
It's such a bummer. Because it's like, oh, you're whoever's like, you've limited the audience that can see it, right?
Oh.
Isn't that what people want? To have more audience.
Mikey says, only if I had a region-free player, which is something I refuse to buy because it's jumping through more hoops than it's worth. I've heard the PS5 can play any region Blu-ray, but I haven't tested it because I'd be buying something for the chance of it not working. I mean, hypothetically, you'd be buying a PS5 because it's a PS5, and there's like other things that you can do, but I see what you mean.
Run after and press A to catch. Oh, the thing.
Am I supposed to like walk there, or am I okay to just run?
I think you're supposed to corner.
I can't. It's okay. Get left. Did I fail? Like, if I go back through, is it going to be in this room again?
Oh. Oh. Can you?
I mean, I'm set to auto run right now.
Can you try to get ahead?
I'm set to auto run. So what if I just don't auto run?
Yeah, I don't know if this is a running issue or it's like, oh, this thing will always take.
I mean, you literally can't get ahead, Saba. It's a straight line, or it's a single path.
Yeah, and I don't think you can jump those gaps. I wonder if you've already startled it. It'll just like go to the end.
Maybe. It's a good question. Because otherwise, how am I supposed to get there? I guess.
Hello, Mike, with your wait a minute, is that you got one of the Chinese zombies? That's a cool emote. I was like, wait a second, is that a pirate, or am I correct in that zombie?
Yeah, see, I can't jump across or anything. Since I just mashed A until I caught it. But even if I like, I ran after it the first time and I literally just couldn't catch up to it. Okay.
We just gotta run faster. Run!
Yeah, see, look. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, there's no way.
Are you...
Oh, okay.
Press and
hold the L and R button, and then press A button to activate the switch. If you go and change the control scheme about it, you'll have to figure it out on your own. Okay. All right.
So he just gives you some information.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of cheeky. I like that. So it's this button? Okay, cool. Look at that. All right, that's kind of fun. I like that.
Oh, you came back. Welcome back.
Ooh, that's cool.
We're just fighting some guys in the future. I can't tell if he's... It's an exterminator.
Oh, the exterminator is shooting at the rats. That's kind of cool, actually. Ah!
Oh, it's attacking motion, whatever motion.
Well, I think it was attack. Well, you know what? Maybe because the rats never stopped moving. That's interesting.
Buggy. Oh, I said cool emote. I was like, that is either a Chinese zombie, or I had to check if I was a pirate hat. But I was right the first time. So I said it was very cool.
Bugoo.
That's just a lot of bugs.
Bugoos. The rats run around your feet. The robot detects their motion and shoots them, causing you to get hit too. That's kind of fun. That's kind of a neat idea.
It is Rat Ghost.
I still will say, and I know that this was like the point, but I find the battle system to be quite intriguing in this game because it is positionally focused, yet you really can't control your position at all, right? Like
they run into a certain
everybody just kind of runs into their own predetermined positions. And now I know that there's abilities that you get later where like you can throw enemies around and stuff like that, but even then, like, not really, right? Like in this circumstance, I think it would be very interesting if like Marl had an ability, like a tech that she could cast on an enemy, and it would cause all the other enemies to get sucked towards that enemy. So that way you can then do the flame whirl and hit them all at once, right? Just like a multi-party like strategy thing, I think would be kind of neat. But then again, like obviously this game, it's Chrono Trigger, so I think it's fine. You know?
The idea of like the position matters is pretty interesting, but maybe it was just a little too much to figure out how to do.
I think it would. I fully agree with the notion of like it might have literally just been too much to ask the player to like manage. Of like, hey, not only do you have to like keep track, because like I'm already like mildly overwhelmed with just the bar filling up, you know. So imagine if like the bar was filling up and I had to like corral enemies. Like that would suck.
Vroom, vroom. That's what it sounds like.
Don't shoot.
Either way, let me see. I'm so used to playing with DS mode instead of classic that I'm not used to the menus on the top screen. It's funny. Let me see here. Was there any of the...
No, it's more Gooberts! I do not want to fight the Gooberts. Do you want to chat
about the demos that you, like, really, really liked? Because I did read what you did. I just was wondering if we wanted to talk about, like, our standout ones.
Sure. I mean, like, I don't see a reason why we couldn't talk about the demos. It just sucks because, like, I'm obviously too preoccupied to have any sort of, like, on-screen visual.
Yeah, I mean, we can... What is it? I can go... I think you probably remember, but I can go back to your text to me about, like, your list, if you don't remember.
Sure.
You had a lot of love-its this time.
Is it really? Because I was, like, that was going to be one of my things where, like, I genuinely didn't feel like I had a terrible lot of love-its this time around, but apparently that's wrong. But yeah, if you want to go,
your love-its were more than like-its, so
Really?
Yeah, we
That's
can talk about it.
interesting.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, if you want to go through the list as like a thing to chit chat about, absolutely, sure.
Because let me look up. I just want to look up one of them specifically. Oh yeah, I think this Urban Myth Dissolution Center I actually saw popped up from someone, I think maybe comparing it to, I don't know if it was Paranormicide or something like, but they're like, if you like X, you'll like this one as well. So
I
like,
would
oh, dope.
say, okay, so Urban Myth Dissolution Center, it's very, the demo was interesting to the point where I didn't finish the demo on purpose because it absolutely feels like something we would play on a Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Like whoever said that it feels like Paranormicide, I think that's really insightful because I didn't even think about that. It doesn't have the art style, like it's still very good. It's just like there's like overworld sprites and then like character visual novel sprites essentially, right?
Yeah.
And the visual novel sprites are fucking killer and they have like awesome animations of just characters standing around and stuff. But the overworld sprites are a little too simplistic for me. It ends up just making everybody kind of just look like blocky nonsense, which is fine. It's whatever. You know, obviously it doesn't hold a candle to the Paranormicite's art style, but like the basic premise of the game, at least from what I played, was extremely interesting, where it actually felt like Urban Myth Dissolution Center had a proper sense of like, hey player, recognize that this piece of information is unique and interesting, so that way you as a person like file it in your mind, so that way when it becomes relevant later, the game doesn't have to tell you, which I think is awesome. You know, once again, it's you gotta love investigative games that reward you for actually thinking things through, you know?
Yes. So that was pretty cool to see that. Let's see, you put, hopefully some of these names will make it easy, not difficult, but Atenjo?
Atenjo. So I think
Okay,
for that one, I think I put it in there. Oh, what does Mikey say? Mikey says, the way I play is DS mode in the options, then status bar turned on so I can display the HP and turn bars on top of the screen. I mean, I'm fine with the way that it is now. With the way that it is now, I feel like it looks better on stream, so that way there's, you know, less stuff going on. For me, it's like a perfect 50-50, like me in person, but for stream, I mostly just wanted, you know, just the actual gameplay to be there. As close to the experience that I had all those years ago. But yeah, anyway, so the long and the short of Aotenjo is that it is it's just Balatro, but Mahjong instead.
I saw you played this. Was it you?
Yeah, I absolutely played this before because this was at the this was one of my Lovets from the last Next Fest. They have since made a bunch of changes, and those changes have been extremely beneficial. The only thing I will say that I think that they still need to work on a little bit, because obviously Balatro, you can change your cards and stuff, right? Like you can change their suit, you can change their value, you can give them special bonuses and stuff, and that's all well and good, but the main thing in Balatro is getting the jokers, and getting jokers that synergize with each other, right? But not directly. Like, you never have a joker that specifically refers to another joker in terms of like, oh, this synergizes with that. In Aotenjo, I think the thing that like bothers me the most is that a lot of the like actual you have like artifacts, and they're all like Chinese and Japanese like artifacts or whatever. Well, depending on which deck you're playing, they're either Chinese, Japanese, or Korean. But I noticed we're missing Adrian. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm assuming that Adrian is doing fucking whatever.
Somewhere.
Yeah, it's whatever. But sorry, what was I saying? A lot of the artifacts in Aotenjo will directly conflict with each other in a way that feels really unsatisfying, in my opinion. Like, for example, there's a whole cycle of items in the game that are all origami cranes that are made out of different like colors of paper. and each one is cool because they're like, hey, here's a specific type of hand that we want you to make, and if you do, you'll get like a bonus. And it's like, oh, that's really cool. But every single origami crane prevents you, like the thing it's asking you to do is impossible to do with any other origami crane. And that's really unsatisfying because it essentially means you can only pick one and then you just kind of have to stick with it for like the rest of the game, right? But the what you calls it, but I don't know, like me as a player, like I would love to just have all 6 of my items just be cranes, like origami cranes, and then like try to shoot for the moon and get all 6 of them to activate on the same hand, right? Like I think that'd be really fun. Mikey says, are we going to do voice acting, by the way? There's a scene coming up I really want to hear VA for. I wasn't planning on it today. I don't know. How do you feel, Saba?
I mean, I don't mind depending on how long it is and how many characters there are. But if it's not that many, I don't see why not.
I mean, it's gonna be at least 3. Plus, I'm assuming we're gonna meet. I think I know what's gonna happen, so I think I would chalk it up to 4, I guess.
Chalk it up to 4.
That's what I'm thinking. If it's the scene I'm thinking of, I think it would be 4.
Well, I would say let's see when we get there, if you're feeling up to it or not.
I mean, I'm here to I mean, I was not planning on doing voice acting today, but I mean, we can, I guess. It's, you know.
Yep.
I'll say the scene, don't worry. You don't need to do. You can just watch the stream, Mikey. It's okay. It's like midnight 30 for you. You're fine to just watch the stream. It's okay.
I can't believe this is like the first time in like Next Fest that I'm like, oh, I thought I saw everything that I like, but every single time I come back, it like pops, like new demos pop up in my view, and I'm like, you know what, this actually doesn't seem like bad. I'd like to try it. Like 2 or 3 times now I've come back to this, and a game that it hadn't previously showed me, it's showing me now, and I'm like, god dang it, now I have to play more.
Fair enough, I suppose. Are you doing what do you call it? Are you doing the first page or the third page, which is charts? First tab or
even
third
on
tab?
The first page on home, like even for like Discover Next Fest or like recommended to me, like it's sometimes changing it, and I'm seeing new games that I'm like, oh, this is not bad. Yeah, this would be cool to try. Though I'm still kind of pissed because now I just went on another one which
Hello, Mike,
had that user agreement one, right? Where I'm just like, I don't want to do this. If you friggin' keep demanding I need to sign something first.
Oh, is this the emote that you were complimenting Mike for earlier? The Chinese vampire mouse thing?
Yeah, Chinese
It's
zombie.
cool because it's his, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Cool. Hello.
Very nicely done. Rats. We like rats here.
Rats. The rats.
Rats.
We're the rats.
Okay. This might be the super.
It's a rat ghost. There you go. How very Halloweeny.
This is
the scene. I mean, sure. I mean, there are 4 characters, but one of them literally never speaks. So, I mean, we can. Do you want Luca or Marl? I'll take Marl just because I can do like this voice because she's like whatever.
She's like, sure. Okay. This must be the supercomputer.
I'm about to say we never actually like established voices for any of the characters. I mean, I in my mind, I always saw her as being like I don't know. She's like mouse-ish girl next door, right? So whatever voice that is for you is fine.
Good. It's still operational. If we run a search on temporal distortions, we might just find our gate. That was so many words I wasn't expecting. Got it. East of here. Why does it feel like we're, like...
Motherfucker! We were... Oh, never mind. I thought it was going to be in the city. Okay, in whatever that dome is.
There, Proto Dome.
Leave it to Luca, who thought this machine could tell us something like that. That is actually quite insane. that she could just... How the fuck does she... Wait, has Luca ever used a computer before?
She's made what is it? A teleportation.
Sure,
device.
right, Saba.
So
Saba, listen.
like
if Thomas Edison invented the telephone, do you expect him to be able to work a computer?
This is what I'm saying. She's invented one thing. That means if she touches any piece of technology,
she must know. She
must know.
Okay. Say, what does this button do?
Don't touch. Oh my god. 1999 AD? Visual record of the day of Lavos.
Oh, this is not the scene that I thought it was.
In 1999. Okay. Oh, wow. Is that it? Who's this guy? Well, I guess he destroyed everywhere. Look at that domed city.
What was that?
Lavos, is that what destroyed the world?
Then this really is our future? No, it can't be. I won't believe it. This
Whatever that under...
This can't be the way the world ends. Chrono? Hey, that's right. We can change it. Change history, just like Chrono did when he saved me. We have to. Right,
Did
Luca?
that actually change history? I don't...
Right, Chrono?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, we know that we could, right? Because it's like, because of the first time we changed history, Marl got fucking Chrono vaporized from the timeline, and then we changed history back, so she came back. So yeah, it should be possible, right?
I'm assuming someone dies or someone has to get, taken away at the end. But yeah, I guess that versus the world. And fortunately, we've got gates that will let us move through time. So what do you say, Chrono? No way. Let's go back home. I'm tired.
All right, it's set. Chrono, Luca, let's do this.
First things first, let's get back to our own time period and see if we can find any information about this Lavos. Next stop, Protodome.
Okay, straight up, I thought that scene was going to be something completely different than that. I did not realize that was the first time that we saw the Day of Lavos. That's crazy.
So, is Lavos the creature?
So Saba, I'm going to ask you a question to like gauge your narrative chops. What was the actual conflict prior to right now?
You mean in terms of...
In terms of the plot, what was the conflict?
Yeah, so we ended up in the future, and so we were just trying to get back.
It was just pure happenstance, right?
Yeah.
Like there was no conflict in the first little bit, like in the intro, right? Then we accidentally went back to the past, fucked some shit up, and then we went back, and then we were, fleeing the Royal Guard, and we just got sent to the future. But that was like the conflict, right? Was like, oh shit, we gotta escape, and now we're stuck in whatever happened in the future.
This douchebag what is his name? Counselor?
Counselor.
Yeah,
Chancellor.
Stupid, yeah.
I love Counselor. I love how the battle music doesn't overwrite the music here. It is pretty cool.
But yeah, so.
But so now
Chancellor.
so now we are in this like horrible post-apocalyptic future, and as far as we can tell, whatever that thing was coming out of the ground is the reason why the future is fucked.
Yeah, so we just accidentally happened to see the cause. Once again, she just happens to hit a button. Marl, she just like, oh, what does this do? And it happens to show the exact
and it
moment.
happens to bring up the exact recording of the day that the world ended. Hey, you know what? Like, I'll give them benefit of the doubt. I think it's fine. But yeah.
So yeah, now we have like, I guess, an actual mission, even though this is like the second time we've been pushed and pulled throughout history. Little do we know how like effective changing history can actually be, because like once again, we created a paradox accidentally. Marl got obliterated out of the universe, and we technically fixed history in order to bring her back. So I'm
Correct.
like, can we really change stuff? I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's what Lucas said, right? Lucas said our next step is to try to find out more information on this Lavos, right? But
Yeah.
she wants to do that by going back to our time, which was, I think, 600 AD. Am I right? I think it's 600. So it's like there's 1,300 years in between our time and when the Day of Lavos occurs. So it's like, okay. Given how the future is, do you think some guy was there with a GoPro like, "Ayo, what the fuck is that?" I don't know. I mean, genuinely, as far as I can tell, every person on this planet is depressed as shit.
They're in a perpetual state of hunger.
Yeah, pretty much, right? That's as far as I can tell.
And it seems like if they leave, something will just kill them.
About to say everything is all mutants that suck your blood and shit. What do you? Who cares? Where's the food?
Oh my god, is it a seed of hope? Yeah, there you go.
Ah.
Wording. Ooh. Marl,
tangent.
I think there's a difference between you and these people here. You haven't lost hope because you haven't lived their lives.
I'm about to say, you haven't been, like, this little girl who is now talking has lived her entire life in a world that has been nothing but ash and starvation. Right? So it's like, shut up, Marl. Like, there's a reason why.
But, sorry, tangent, but it's about time, but I wanted to bring it up. I have said before in the past that this would have been something from like 2, maybe even 3 years ago on stream, where I made this like we had this like ongoing discussion about how I said that if I was given the opportunity, I would gladly like kill every human being on Earth if it meant that I could like become immortal, go back in time, and then stop myself from killing everybody. Right? The idea of it being like going back in time to just erase all the horrible shit that you ever did. Like, you would still have to bear the, you know, the sin of doing that, but at least you like achieved your objective. Apparently, in the show Whack Fu, which I have never seen before, apparently that is essentially the main motivation of the main like reoccurring villain of the show, is that like his family died in like a horrible like tragedy, and so his motivation is like, listen, I can complete this whatever to go back in time and prevent my family from dying, and all of the horrible evil shit that I'm doing along the way is not by choice. All of the horrible evil shit that I'm doing is purely because you motherfuckers won't just let me do this ritual, right? Apparently it's stuff where it's like, at first he's just like a thief or something like that because he needs to like steal resources for this ritual or whatever, and then like that leads to him being a villain, which means that he has to like defend himself, which means that he ends up killing people, and now he's like this leader of a faction and yada yada. Like it spirals out of control, but ultimately his whole thing is like, it doesn't matter. None of this matters. I would burn the entire world if it means that I can do this ritual, go back in time, save my family, and then never have to do this. And I was like, dude, straight up, makes me want to watch Whack Fu, because I'm like, dude, that's exactly what I've been thinking. You know?
Zach's taking, what is it, a play-by-play of like
taking notes.
Yeah, to how to do it, but also not do it, so he doesn't end up in the same situation.
All right, so now we go to that jet bike. Hello? Oh, there we go. Get out of my way, you fuckhead! Walk up to that little girl, be like, fuck you!
Anyway, let me see. I think I ended up just downloading 3 more demos, and I still am looking. God dang it.
Are we done with the list, by the way?
No, we're not. We just got onto a thing. So, your second one was Ballionaire.
Ballionaire, dude, Ballionaire. So Ballionaire is it's just there's this game called Peglin where it's a more traditional roguelike, or not traditional, like more. I remember seeing that, I think. More like modern style roguelike, where, and I think I said this in my message, where it's like, I like the mechanics of Peglin more, because Peglin is literally Peggle, but like a roguelike, whereas Ballionaire is absolutely just pachinko, right? It's pachinko, but the idea is that every round you can replace one of the pegs in the pachinko, like on the pachinko board, with like a weird and wacky peg that allows you to like get special bonuses and stuff. So like, for example, the run that I had that made me fall in love with the game. So listen to this, right? I'm gonna try my best to explain this succinctly. They have special type of balls in Ballionaire, right? You only ever start by dropping your default ball, but then certain pegs will transform your ball into other stuff. Like, for example, there's like a campfire, that the campfire only lasts for a certain number of turns before it turns into smoke. But if your ball touches it while it's still on fire, your ball catches fire, which will do things to other pegs, right? Like if your ball is on fire and you bump into a tree, the tree turns into another campfire. Right, stuff like that, which may or may not be a good thing. But in this run that I had the fucking killer combination. I had 5 dams, like DAM, where the idea is that if a water ball touches the dam will absorb it, so the ball is just gone. But the next time you drop a ball, that dam will spit out 2 water balls, like kind of 45 degrees apart, downwards. So it essentially multiplies the number of water balls you have from the previous one, right? So I had a ice cube, which is very similar to the campfire, where it just drops a water ball every round for a limited number of rounds. So I had an ice cube right above a dam. To the bottom left and right of that dam, I had 2 more dams. To the bottom left and right of those 2 dams, I had 3 dams. So every round, the ice cube would drop into the dam. That dam would multiply to 2, then to 4, and then finally it would be like 8 water balls all dropping. But then all 8 of those water balls would do one of 2 things. They would either hit a storm cloud, which causes every vertical column on the board to have a water ball drop from the ceiling, which could once again get sucked into the dams. Or they would get sucked up by either a whale or a sponge. The sponge just gives you more and more money the more water's inside, whereas the whale gets all big and fat, and once the whale is fat enough, it like sprays out everything that it has and they shoot upwards. Now, if you're thinking in your mind, okay, well, if it sprays everything upwards, that's really good, right? Because you want everything to fall back down. Guess what, motherfucker? Directly above each whale
was a motherfucking dam. so the whale would spray all of the water back up into the dam. Next round, the dam would just multiply the water out again. And I was like, oh, I was going. It was the first round that I had properly won. The very last round of the game before the game like ends, I believe is $300,000 is how much you need to have in order to like win the final round. I finished the final round with like $600 million out of 300,000, and I was like, "This game is awesome, dude!"
This definitely sounds like a Zach game where it's like you can have this big setup, and then like,
and you can watch the big numbers go by, dude. But yeah, I loved Billionaire. I thought that was a great game. Oh my motherfucker, I did it again. Yeah.
Well, this is you wanted to grind on purpose, right? That's what that was for.
Oh,
is it different?
What the fuck is that? What? Oh, bro. Oh, his name is just Bro. Thanks for the intro, boys. You lowlifes can call me Johnny. I'm the leader of this pack of like weird crab robot things
that we've I think beaten up multiple times.
I'm about to say at least twice prior to this. Now listen up. The ruined highway up ahead's the only road you've got. You want to reach the other side? Then you're gonna have to ride in a race against me, that is. I keep wanting to say Johnny because it's in the dialogue.
Oh.
I'll let you use that jet bike because that's the kind of guy I am. Don't sweat it, and don't sweat it, and don't you dare check it out, babe. Is he saying that to Chrono?
Do you shiny
axles know how to ride? I'm gonna say no, because back where we're from, we don't have any fucking cars. All right, listen. All right, listen up and let Johnny tell you how it's done. Do you think Johnny was born as a tricycle? That's a good question. Gas is on auto, so there's only one speed. Fast. Use the D-pad to steer up and down. Press B for a turbo boost. I'll give you 3 of them. The B icons on the bottom right-hand corner show how many you got left. Heads up though, after you use one, you can't use another until the gauge above the icons refills. You can check your position from the first line at the bottom of the screen. Now show me what you got, babe.
Do you want to save before we start?
No.
So if we fail,
no,
and die,
no,
and then end game, we can just quickly come back.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa!
Whoa! There's no reason to speed boost.
I like this like circular.
Well, because it's like I thought I could speed boost and literally just get away from him, but he rubber bands. I think you're literally just supposed. I think you're literally just supposed to use the boost right before the end to win.
Oh,
fuck!
We won.
Okay. Oh. Hold on. I got it.
Woof.
Points? What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean points? How are my points going up and down?
I think that's like the distance from position.
No, but the points is going up and down.
But is it? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of.
I think points is being in front of Johnny versus being behind Johnny. I think if you're in front of him, you increase in points. If you're behind him, you decrease in points.
He crossed first again.
Well,
that's gonna be harder than it looks.
I mean, it's really weird because it's not actually a race at all. It's literally not. Bro, the points aren't relevant yet. Okay. I mean, this feels weird. Once again, it's not a race. It's literally... Also, fuck that. Look at the background.
Whoa.
Right? Holy shit.
Pretty dark.
You have a guy like Johnny. there's literally no reason to boost. I don't understand. It's a race since you have to beat him to the finish. Right, but I didn't even, I literally wasn't even looking at the screen there. That, it's a complete,
okay, so
it's a complete sham.
We've taken his stuff now, and now we're just riding off into the proverbial sunset.
Hell yeah. Oh man, now you get to kill me. Oh, are we done?
Goodbye?
Oh no, don't tell me I had to do that backwards in order to get back. Fuck. There's items if you go to the left. What do you mean, go to the left? To the left in here?
Oh, Site 32.
Oh yeah, look at that. Well, fuck. Fuck you, Mikey. Making me fight triple ass mutants? Fuck you!
I just came across in the demos, by the way, building relationships.
Yes.
Did you ever come across that one? That seems
if
funny.
If you paid attention to the message I sent you, it's literally in that list.
Oh, it's literally the third one, which is a perfect segue into Zach, building relationships.
I don't know if you would be into building relationships because
it's not my speed, but it's funny. It is funny.
It is funny. It is an exceptionally humorous game. I literally cannot argue with that. In terms of the actual gameplay, I think I said it in my message, it very much feels like a short hike, right? Which was that one that was pixel art style and you play as a bird.
Ah, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Very calm, very chill in terms of getting around the island and stuff. The demo is quite small, which I think is apropos of the scale of the game. I think it's totally fine. But the point of the game, there are multiple objectives because there's side quests and stuff, but the overall objective of the game is you, the main character, which I'm just gonna call Building because that's the default name that they give you. Your goal is to either A, find a date on the island, and everybody who's dateable on the island is also some type of building, or B, decide that you don't need to date and that you're just happy being friends with people, and that's it. That's the overall objective. And the way in which you do that is you're just going from place to place, fetching people items or going to locations to look at stuff. So at the very beginning of the demo, you have your childhood friend named Mint, who's an apartment complex, and she's hey, there's a tall windmill over by the beach who's really interested in meeting you. Why don't you go say hi? And in the dialogue, you can say okay, I'm not interested, or number C, or C, number C, or C, which is hey, are you available? And if you do, Mint goes oh gosh, I've never really thought. I mean, yeah, but right? And she gets all bashful, but she's a fucking building, so there's no face, there's no facial expressions, right?
Except for what is it? Well-placed red / marks.
No, literally none.
Indicate blush. None.
Literally nothing.
Okay.
It's just buildings. I cannot stress that enough. It's just buildings.
That's really funny,
I would say that the most oh, you motherfucks. I would say that the most complex thing that the buildings... What do you mean? Come on, dude. There you go. I would say that by far the most complex things that the buildings get, or to convey the building's emotions, is the text will sometimes, that they say, will sometimes have an effect on it, right? A rainbow effect, or it will be shaking a little bit or something like that to kind of convey emotion. Other than that, it's literally just the camera looking at a building.
That's pretty
Race
fun.
recorder?
I'm assuming that's the thing we just did against Johnny. Yay, more mutants. But yeah, I think the game, I think building relationships was wildly charming. It definitely made it onto my wish list as a, like, I'm going to be getting this day one type thing. The actual, like, upgrades that you get are interesting as well, because it's like, I don't know, I guess I just assumed that the upgrades would be a lot more meek than they ended up actually being. Oh, good counterattack. But nah, straight up, like, a lot of the upgrades you get for just talking to, like, characters were like, hey, you have a jump, but would you like a double jump? And it's like, yeah, sick, that sounds awesome, right? And then you talk to another character, and it's like, do you want a triple jump? Like, sure, yeah, that sounds awesome. You talk to another character, do you want a quadruple jump? Right? And it just keeps going, and it's like, okay, I mean, that's kind of sick, right? In the demo alone, you get up to 5 jumps, and then the final upgrade comes with an extra bonus on top, which makes it so that way, previously, you could only get your jumps back if you touched a semi-horizontal surface, right? So, like, the ground, essentially, right? Well, the last upgrade you get out of the pentuple jump is, no, guess what? Now you get all of your jumps back if you touch any surface. Which means that suddenly I'm able to straight up vault my way up this, like, sheer rock cliff to find one of the characters who was secretly at the top. And they're like, hey, thanks for playing the demo this much. I really appreciate it. I like it when people, like, enjoy the things that I do. And it was like the dev as a building. Like I said, it was just wildly charming.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. Oh, we already talked about the House of Tesla.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, there's nothing really to talk about.
Game?
I'm about to say, it's exactly the same thing as House of Da Vinci. So, yeah.
Then we have Keep Driving.
So you can hear the stuff that's coming through when I have Parsec open, right?
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second. I want you to listen to this song. Dude, are you fucking serious? Come on, dude. Oh, no wonder it changed my thing. It auto-corrected to not the right thing.
Sounds
Okay.
reasonable.
I need this, but then I don't want the actual trailer. I want the music in the trailer, which is Swirl by Westkust. Or Westkust, rather, sorry. All right, I'm going to play this, and then hopefully it'll come through. I'm going to temporarily mute Chrono Trigger, but...
I'm gonna, okay. Gives off a really, like,
it gives off a vibe.
Era of music, yeah.
It gives off a vibe, right? So the game is essentially Oregon Trail, where
Oh.
you play as a person in their early 20s who has a car, and depending on what you you have your character, you can pick your background, your relationship with your parents, and then your criminal record. Like, those are your three aspects of your character that actually matter in terms of gameplay. And then depending on those three factors, sorry, not criminal record, employment status. And then, so depending on all three of those factors, you get an objective. So, like, obviously in Oregon Trail, your objective is always to get to Oregon, right? But in Keep Driving, for example, in the demo that I played, my objective was literally that my friend was like, hey, like, called me up on the phone and was like, hey, do you still have that old Nintendo 64 game that I loaned you? I kind of want it back. I'm feeling kind of nostalgic. And sure enough, your character is like, oh yeah, absolutely. It's right here in my closet. I can bring it to you. But your friend is a 4-day car ride away from your house. So that was my goal. My goal was within 4 days to drive to my friend's house just to give him the video game, right? I won't bore you with like all the specific details, but like, dude, Keep Driving, like, that song that I played is this song from like the trailer, and it's like the first song that you like hear while you hit the road. But like, dude, the game, it perfectly nails this like very like, it's like this ephemeral like notion of like the game always makes you feel like not only are you on a journey, but you have only just started, which is like, it's such a specific fucking vibe that I've literally never had prior, because I've never done that before. And it's like I remember like back when I first played Undertale, Undine's theme made me want to like save someone's life for the first time, because like I thought her theme was like really inspiring in that way. That song, which is once again the trailer, which is like the main song for Keep Driving, makes me want to go on a road trip and just listen to that song, you know? And I hate driving. So it was very good.
Something.
The game was obviously very good. I don't know. Come on, man. Really?
But there must be something good waiting for us at the end of this, right? Right?
No, I think it's literally just, if you don't want to do the racing mini game, you just walk across. Because Mikey said there was items, but I only saw the one item.
Is that the item? Did we miss an item?
We might have missed an item, but I don't know. I was talking through the entire thing, so I probably just didn't see it. I don't know. Do you remember how much experience I was getting for killing the mutants?
I do not know.
I mean, the mutants are kind of annoying to have to keep. Oh, I fucking booped him into the finish. No, and it really fucking kills you. It really kicks you back to the front. Come on, man. I don't want to do that again. Oh, man.
Or do you want to fight a guy? Fight guys.
Fight guys. Fuck that. Also posted stuff in On Air. Why not?
On
Johnny's
air.
official artwork. He has no mouth. Oh my god, he's actually like he's actually a robot guy. Wait, no, he's not. He has human hands.
A bike.
Also, I totally forgot that we were like fighting and that the game doesn't pause. My bad.
Yikes. How cool.
Gosh, sorry.
Okay, I gotta go back up to your thing. Okay, we don't even have to talk about Rise of the Golden Idol.
I was about to say that. I think I literally just put duh.
Yeah. Which, when that comes out, we will be streaming that.
You want to be streaming that?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we can. I
miss streaming the first few, but it's whatever, right? I
don't want to be doing it on. I don't want to be doing that instead of like Saturday or Sunday stream. So I think we would probably have to do it on like an off day, like Thursday, Friday, or something like that.
Totally...
But once again, it's like it's gonna have to wait a bit because I'm literally gonna be in Oregon, right?
When Zach is available and it comes out.
Exactly.
Together.
Yeah.
Is it Stone Machina?
Yeah, so Stone Machina was a game that had been on my radar, but I didn't realize I never actually what'd you call it? I didn't realize I never actually wishlisted it before. It's a 3D Souls-like, so it's, you know, very classic. But so like I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this. It's not like the game has a gimmick. Like, I think technically the gimmick, quote unquote, would just be its visual style, in which all the enemies and bosses and stuff are chess pieces. Right?
Oh.
Yeah, or they look like a weird, like, fucked up version of like a chess piece or something. So you, the player character, are just like a pawn, as an example, right? But then, like, you know, the main reason, like, because that's not enough to just play, you know, the game, right? Like, you need to have like actual substance behind it. The actual substance of why I think people should actually give a shit about it's Stone Machina, right?
Yeah.
The reason why I think people should actually give a shit is, dude, the boss designs are fucking impeccable in that game. Like, they have an Ornstein and Smo type of thing, which is obviously like a super famous like Dark Souls boss fight, but the Ornstein and Smo part is like decoupled. So it's like normally in Ornstein and Smo, you kill one and then the other person gets like a super powered version of themselves, and then that's what you're fighting, right? Whereas in the like quote unquote Ornstein and Smo version from Stone Machina, it's two knights. So obviously the knights move really weird and stuff. But the idea is that each one of them has like their health bar is cut into thirds. And for every third of a health bar that you take off of one, the other one gets a new movement ability, specifically. So, like, I got one, because I was focusing one down, because obviously it's easier to fight one person than two. So I was focusing one down, and when I got the motherfucker down to 1/3 of his health, the other knight, swear to God, got a hamster wheel and started fucking bolting around the fight arena, and it became like way harder because now not only is the guy doing his normal like horse bullshit, but also everywhere he moves like insta kills you because it's now crushing you to death. And it's like, man, what a great fight. And it was like such a like fresh idea, you know, because there's a million Souls likes out there now, and just Stone Machina felt really original, which I thought was awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, obviously not a Saba game because it's not farming, but at the same time, I do highly recommend the game to whoever is able to stomach Soulsborne
type games,
combat.
Yeah. It is pretty cool. So that even that ended up on your.
Yeah, like I said, it was on my radar prior to this Next Fest. And it even had a demo prior, but I had just straight up forgotten to put it on my wish list is all.
Very cool. So that was like the end of your Love It's section. Also, interestingly, I have apparently come across a game called Terror Division, which is, I'm just like, oh, this is World of Horror, essentially. It's very similar.
You know, I want you to keep talking about it, but I want to ask a question. Am I jaded in saying that I am at the point now, because we have seen so many Next Fests, where I feel like I am now at the point where it's like, your game simply existing and being, like, decent? Like, not even decent, like, above decent. Like, let's say 8 out of 10. I genuinely don't think that's enough for me to play your game anymore, which I feel really bad about, especially if it's like a saturated genre, I guess. Not that World of Horror is saturated, but like what you said, Terror Division, right?
It's just that it actually looks very similar, like visually very similar as well.
So
Right, and obviously you only just saw it, right? So I'm not expecting you to like actually know. But like, if it's just World of Horror, I'll pass, right?
No, that's the thing. That's the thing.
You don't know that it is or isn't, right? But I just like yeah.
Okay, well here, let me post the picture of it, and then
No, you're not allowed.
Too late.
Dude, that's World of Horror.
This is what I'm telling you. And like, it's actually just World of Horror. Like, they're like, this is a text-based horror game in which you investigate mysterious urban legends. So it's like, maybe the storyline not there, but it's like the visuals are so close to World of Horror that I'm like, I don't know.
Can you? I mean, actually, it looks so close to World of Horror. Can you straight up check who made it? Like, if you go to the page and check out the developer, can you see if they've made anything else?
Hold on, give me a sec.
Because Saba's not lying. The other thing is
called Balloons. So
it's definitely not made by the same guy.
I don't think so. No.
Man, that's crazy.
Funny enough, similar to games you've played, World of Horror.
I mean, very clearly, right?
Like it's actually way too close.
I mean,
like it's like someone
genuinely, I would check it out to see if it's worth a damn.
And then was just like, I'm gonna see if it's slightly different.
No, Goobert! Oh, it's an acid. Saba, it's an acid. Oh, it takes nothing from fire. What are we gonna do about that? Wind slash. Get him? Is that magic?
Get him?
Okay, holy shit, it worked.
Okay, so
Mikey
you want me to still try
says,
this one out?
I would like for you to try it and tell me if it's literally just World of Horror. Because, I mean, if it's World of Horror but has, like, its own thing going on, I'll definitely check it out because I love the art style. But, like, if it's literally just World of Horror but we did it this time, I'll pass. If the race recorder is all that's there, then I apologize. I just remember wanting to go there for items. That's all it was. Shoot, I apologize. Oh, Mikey, just to reiterate, you do not have to apologize. It's fine. You know, I'm clearly Saba and I are just talking about the Next Fest demo, so it's totally fine. Don't worry about it.
I gotta see if this has it, even though it did say it had a demo, but it literally, when I clicked on it, it didn't.
Saba, it literally says on the thing you just sent me, install demo.
No, I know. I went off that page though. I clicked onto the game.
Then like just go. Well, I mean, that happened to me a couple times. Just go back to the main Next Fest page and then just type in Terror Division. Also, not gonna lie, Terror Division, much worse name.
Oh, smart. Yeah, I see it. Here's the demo.
Protodome. It is time for Protodome. Oh, fuck. Exterminate.
Terror Diversion.
It is Diversion, sorry.
It's not a Division. I also thought it was Division.
It should be Division.
Well, time to see.
Well, don't play it now.
No. Sorry, I didn't.
I thought you were about to start it up.
No. I'm about to be like, okay, well, we're gonna see. You know.
It would be. I mean, once again, I'm not gonna lie. It would be incredible if at some point, either one of us, either you with your anime VTuber titties or me with my actual talent, made it to a point in our stream where we actually had an audience that would be willing to watch us play demos. I think that'd be awesome.
I mean, I don't think I would care in terms. I could just do it, but I'm a little too lazy to.
Right, but no. But what I'm saying is, like, imagine having an audience that actually got hype over demos.
Oh, would engage. Oh, okay,
yeah.
Okay, that's understandable. Would engage.
No, Saba, when we're playing Chicken Police, no one's watching that because no one gives a fuck about Chicken
Zach,
Police.
I'm pretty sure if you were to tell people that you wanted to demo Wild Assault, I'm pretty sure a good sizable amount of people would show up.
Is that the furry one?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude, let's go! It's just me and like fucking oh, Saba. Sabo,
What?
we gotta.
Ooh, we got it out. Okay, I'm paying attention.
Okay. What's this thing?
Oh, those were the rats we were fighting? They're so tiny. Oh, he does not. I thought he was golden. Hee. She's gonna fix him.
It's in bad shape, but it looks like a humanoid robot. Incredible. I think I can fix it.
What? Fix it? What if it attacks us like the other ones?
I'll make sure it won't. Robots don't attack on their own free will, you know. They only do it because humans make them that way.
Luca, you really fear for them. Or fear. Sorry. You really
dude.
feel for them, don't you?
I'd better get to work.
6 hours later.
24 hours later.
4,000 years later. We just keep using the Enertron.
Your voice for Luca is perfect for a younger Velma, too. Really?
I would agree,
good-
actually, yeah.
All right, that should do it. I'm going to give it some juice.
Yo! Yo! Ha 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 ha! Good morning! Good morning, mistress. What is your command? I'm not your mistress, I'm Marl! This is Chrono. And that's Luca, the one who fixed you. Understood. Madam, Luca restored my circuits.
Just Luca will do.
That manner of address could potentially cause offense. I am incapable of offensive speech.
Well, some of us don't like it when people are so formal all the time. Isn't that right, Marl?
Understood, Luca.
All right, so what's your name?
Name? Perhaps you are referring to my serial number. My serial number is R66Y.
R66Y? Cool!
Cool? What are you talking about? That won't do it all. Come on,
You
Chrono.
just
Let's
insulted
give him
his
a better
name, you know.
name.
Wow, okay.
Yo, are you ready for Robo?
And you're telling me Robo is a better name than
Let's
she came
go,
up with?
Robo! Now, do you want to know the funny thing? You can have up to 5 letters.
Oh my god.
So you could very easily just call him that. But we're not the
That's
sort of schmucks. We're going with Robo! Let's go!
It's really funny.
Also, one of the
What-
biggest musical coincidence in video games. Also, one of the biggest musical coincidences. How is that a musical coincidence? I'm sure Silveroon will explain
Yeah. I'm not sure I understand what coincidences mean either.
in this
Like,
context.
did they accidentally time it
Yeah, but I think, did
perfectly
they
for-
accidentally
yeah.
make this song?
Like, is he on beat when the song's on? Yeah.
Robo. Yes, Robo, that's perfect.
The name is sure.
Your new name is Robo, okay? My name is Robo. Data storage complete.
You don't hear "Never Gonna Give You Up" chord progressions in the song?
Hold up.
Am I
Give me a
just
second.
not paying attention?
I need to hear it loop.
Okay. Oh, do 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 do.
I mean, kinda. I can kinda hear it. And that's
That's
why it's a
fun.
coincidence. Okay, I understand.
That's really funny.
Hey, Robo, there's something I was hoping you could...
What happened here? This dome contained many humans and others like me.
Hold on, it's a running joke, and the composer later said he had no idea it lined up so perfectly until the fans told him later.
So what we need is a short animatic of Robo going like, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you.
There you go, Silver, perfect vocals.
What's the next line after that? And desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Punches Luca.
Nice. Oh my god.
Oh dear, this is kind of hard to say, but I think something awful happened while you were out. I don't think anyone else is left.
What are you talking about? Yeah, no!
I see. What about yourselves?
We came through a gate and time warp from the year 1000.
Don't worry, I perfectly understand.
I was in a funny way. I was gonna say like, yeah, we came back from the past, and she actually just said it, so I was like, oh wait, never mind. I should just read it.
We learned there was a gate here when we went to Eris Dome.
And then we found you when we came looking for the gate.
But the door to the inner chamber is sealed shut, so it looks like we're out of luck. We're gonna die here forever.
He just punches through the door. Hold on, he'll just punch through the door.
Punching. Damn it, the dome's power has been shut off completely. The factory in the north contains an emergency power generator for this dome. I can bypass security to activate it. Shall we go there? You do that for us? You repaired me. Now it's my turn to be of assistance. This voice has changed as I've done it, but I think this is good. I think I'm settling into something I like. It's a little bit like Oboe, to be fair, but it's also a robot. However, the generator will produce power for only a short time. Someone must remain here to open the door as soon as power is restored to the dome.
Marl or I can stay.
All right, so question. So this is kind of tough. I actually don't know if we get any dual techs with Robo immediately. Our best offensive multi-person dual tech right now is with Luca. But if we don't keep Marl, we lose access to our, like, essentially infinite heal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, actually.
Recommendations in chat? Who should we take?
Yeah, if anybody has any recommendations, I'd love to have them. Because I know that the fucking boys, Chrono, Frog, and Robo, I know that they have the sickest triple tech in the whole fucking game, but that's not until much later. I know that, and then the only other thing that I know, because I had someone message me, the only other thing I know is that all speed tabs go to Robo, because that's Robo's, like, only bad stat is, like, his speed is extremely low.
Mikey says I left Marl since Robo has heal tech.
Oh, does he? Okay, sure.
Let's do that then. All right. Goodbye, Marl. My other voice that I have to do? Now I'm just Robo.
Robo.
Okay, be careful, Chrono. I'm gonna be here in this dark, dingy lab all by myself. You know what is kind of nuts now I think about it, though? If you saw in the video from 1999 what the world looked like when Lavos awakened. It's crazy to think that.
Kind of nice.
Well, it's kind of crazy because remember, apparently we're from the year 1000. There's only 1000 years in between us, which is like the medieval age, and the year essentially
Futuristic
2000,
tech.
where everything is like in glass domes and it's like all sci-fi, but it's like idyllic sci-fi. Yo, holy shit, look how much health Robo has. I guess it makes sense, but still.
He is a robot.
He is a robot. Robo, why are you in the Endertron? That doesn't make any sense.
I wonder, did you put this as a thing?
Never gonna live.
You're never gonna live. Okay.
That's not what I meant to say at all. Oh, God. All right, Robo, do your bullshit. What the fuck? Was he pounding his chest like a robot? Or like a robot, like a gorilla? Override security system. 00. Fuck. It's a little duder. Holy shit, Chrono's
it's
so fucking
dude.
fast, dude. Ooh, wow, that did a lot of damage to Robo. Does he have, like, no defense? Or is he just weak to fire? He might just be weak to fire. Oh, what type do you think Robo is?
Metal.
I mean, fair, if that is an element. Is it this? Yeah. He's none! I guess it's because he can't do magic, maybe?
Maybe.
That's kind of interesting. He's clearly steel type. Can we talk about this again, by the way? Because I still find, like, I'm never going to end up making the video now that I have, like, an actual job. But, like, I know there was, like, the war on normal types, which could be its own video. But if I was to do, like, a follow-up video, it would definitely be, like, dude, it should not be called fucking steel type. And it should not be called grass type. It should be metal and plant type. I swear to fucking God.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, don't forget, we had a part 2. You have, like, technically 2 videos you need to make
well, I have many
Pokemon
videos I
related.
technically need to edit, but I don't know. Maybe one day when I actually have money, I'll hire
that were
somebody.
just discussion, because it was, what is it? The beast type, and then, like, reworking shinies.
Well, the reworking shinies was more, I mean, yeah, but that was more just like a thing to be like, hey guys, let's do something kind of fun. I mean, the actual thing was that it was the war on normal types, which was like the first video. Then the follow-up was supposed to be like, what's up with psychic types, right? Because anything that's from space is just a psychic type, and I'm like, that's bullshit. It should be cosmic type. You said alien. But the follow-up to that would be like, dude, there's literally only 2 Pokemon in the whole fucking game that are grass type and have grass. Everything else is some other type of plant. Like, if you're going by just what kind of plant is the most common on grass type Pokemon, it should 100% be either leaf or tree type. Like, straight up. It should not be grass type.
Yeah,
which
type.
is very, like, silly and weird. And then, like, steel type is a lot more appropriate because there's a lot more, like, steel type Pokemon that actually have something approximating steel, but it should still just be metal type. Because, like, for example, Bronzor, right, and Bronzong are specifically made of bronze, not steel, but yet they're steel types, right? So it's like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
It should be metal type.
I will say I am pretty proud / happy that for one of the shinies, if you remember, for Sinistea, I did just make it like green to be like,
that's true. And then that ended up being like the regional variant. Yeah.
Regional variant. So I'm like, okay, well, technically you can't use that as a shiny anymore, but it's dope. We get like a matcha.
It is kind of cool that you kind of called your shot there and it worked.
So that was great.
It's not an exterminator anymore. It's a deverminator.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, because vermin. Got it. It's still the same thing. It's just, it must just be like a stronger type of the same robot. Oh! It just fucking punches them like Blitzcrank. Let's go, dude. Oh, tangent. Can we talk about that? Because I know you don't care, and I honestly shouldn't care because I haven't played League in forever. Hold up. Danger, risk of death. Oh, is this the factory? Oh, dude.
I don't. Would you
Straight
say
up,
what
this is the only part of the game that I had actually played prior to this. Remember when I said like I played it at my aunt's
the
house and she just
factory?
had some video game controller, and I remember playing something that was in like a factory with a robot guy. This was after Robo, and this is the factory. Dude, that's cool. Here we go. Let's just save real quick. Deactivation of factory conveyor belt forbidden. Stopping the belt will activate the security system, which could result in loss of life. Holy fuck. And what's left? So left is laboratory and right is factory. I mean, we could do both, right? Did they say which way we needed to go? Was it the factory or?
I don't actually remember. I think he may have said factory, but
Of all the games for your aunt to have, why Chrono Trigger? So I'm pretty sure it was actually my uncle's game, but he wasn't there at the time. So in my mind, I was like asking her, and she said, "Yeah, I guess why not?" And she just like turned it on for me and whatnot. So also, you want to do the factory first. Okay, that's actually good backseating. Thank you, I appreciate that. But yeah, talking about League of Legends a little bit. Did you see that they added a new tier of cosmetic above ultimate skins?
No, I have not.
So ultimate skins are the wildly expensive ones that like change over the course of the game, right?
Oh, I don't think I actually knew that was a thing.
Yeah, so like Elementalist Lux is one of them, and Elementalist Lux is super cool, where like the idea is as you deal damage with your spells, you get like quote magic energy depending on like what spells you're using to damage what types of units. And then like at the first stage you get to pick an element, so it's like fire, lightning, wind, whatever, right? There's a bunch of them. And then at the second stage you get to pick a second element, and either of those elements will combine. So like if you do grass, if you do earth and fire, you turn into like lava Lux, and it's like, ooh, that's really cool. Or if you pick two that don't make a combination, you just turn into shadow Lux, and that's like the whole thing, right? So technically that ultimate skin, I think it costs like $90 to buy.
Oh my god.
Right? It's like $90 to buy.
Whoa.
But you technically get like, I think it's like 18 skins in one. Technically, you don't get to pick from the start, but that's technically what it is. But then as time has gone on, Riot has gotten greedier and greedier. So I never bought Elementalist Lux. The only ultimate skin the only ultimate skins that I ever bought, which I think back then it was only $60 for them, which is still a lot. But I bought like Spirit Guard Udyr and then like DJ Sona. Pulsefire Ezreal and Elementalist Lux I got just from the like gacha. Like they have loot boxes that you can open.
Oh.
And you would get like one for free every week, and then it would be gauged based on what characters you play the most. And Ezreal and Lux are really good in ARAM, so I played them a lot. So on two separate occasions, I got both of their ultimate skins for free, which is pretty sick. Because like Elementalist Lux was $90 and Pulsefire Ezreal was $50. Right, so it's like that's $140 for free, which is pretty sick. But anywho, so the new skin is Exalted Arcane Jinx, because season 2 of Arcane is coming out soon.
Because of Arcane.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's literally just her from the show, post like Mind Snap, right? She's now like the revolutionary leader of Zaun and yada yada. Apparently the main thing that you get beyond just like her model changing over the course of the game is that a lot of her icons and like status effects and stuff, they like make a larger image or some bullshit. But that's not the point. The point of what I'm saying here is that it's completely devoid. You cannot buy this skin on its own. You have to buy essentially like coins for a slot machine and then hope that the slot machine gives you the skin, right? But the coins have, every time you use a coin and it doesn't give you the skin, and if it gives you some other random bullshit, your chances of getting the skin go up, right?
Percent go up. Okay.
So people did the math, and it's like, okay, so the average cost I'll talk about in a second, but the total maximum that you could spend in order to try to get this skin is $250. At $250, you are 100% guaranteed to get the Exalted Arcane Jinx skin, right?
Mm-hmm.
The average cost, $125. Literally 50%, which is still insane. Like over $100 for one skin in League, right? And like, you want to know what my absolute favorite part of that whole thing is? The skin, not even that good.
Oh my god.
It's like at best fine.
They're riding on the fact of it's just like, oh, it's arcane, people will want it.
Pretty much. I mean, it's just the thing where like the community response has been pretty much universally like, dude, fuck this, right? Like no one. It's the same thing as like they made a skin. Once again, I don't know how familiar you are with like League culture, but like arguably the best professional player of League ever was this guy named Faker. So they made a like special skin to commemorate his like tenure as like, you know, the best competitive player ever. It's a bow. Can that bow go to Luca? I don't think so. Let's see. Can you do?
When does this?
Apparently,
next
I literally have no guns. So yeah, that must be a Marl thing. Anyway, sorry. So anyway, they made this like hyper expensive Ahri skin because Ahri was Faker's like favorite champion. And so the thing was that you couldn't just buy the skin. You had to buy it in this like grossly overcosted bundle because like technically the skin itself was only $40. And I say only with a chagrin on my face, right? Like only $40 for a single skin, right? But you couldn't buy it on its own. You had to buy it in the pack. And I think the pack altogether was $120. And now that came with a bunch of icons, that came with like special music when you were in Champion Select, like yada yada, like all this stuff, right? Literally, you get fucking none of that for the Exalted Arcane Jinx. You just get the skin. And it's like, that's just so stupid.
Well, it sucks.
It does. So, and obviously, like, who cares? Like, I'm not going to be getting it. And, like, as far as I know, like, there's no one on fucking planet Earth that's going to be getting it. But, you know, I don't know. If they sell 50 of them over the lifetime of League of Legends, it'll be financially worth it, right? So.
Yeah.
Am I insane, by the way? How do I get onto this? Like, am I supposed to do it?
I don't think so.
Well, because it's this, but then this doesn't go anywhere. Like, there's nothing in here. Right?
To the right, up, down. If you've gone every direction.
Your Honor, League of Legends. Kill him. Guilty.
Case set.
Like, am I?
Okay, go down here.
Because we already did this, right? Yeah.
Go this way.
Yeah, we did this. See, look, there's like a little staircase there that leads up. How do I get there?
And you can't go down.
Oh,
there?
I didn't go into that door. I'm a silly. My bad.
Oh, he's a silly man.
My bad. I meant this. Oh, okay.
I think you're blocked.
No, Wallmaster!
Removed.
Oh.
Oh, put you onto another conveyor belt?
Oh, this is the security system? Version 3.0? Wow, that's crazy. They get stronger and stronger.
Ooh. Hopefully we're able to stop said place. Ooh, maybe if you stop the factory, you'll have less people
like guys to fight. That'd be sick.
In like the other side.
That would genuinely be awesome. Oh, imagine if Mikey suggested that we do this side first, because like if you shut off the factory, there's like a boss fight, and instead of having to fight like 8 robots, you only have to fight like 2. That'd be kind of
essentially what I said as well, but yeah.
No, I agree. This is me agreeing with you.
Additional boss fight. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. That seems reasonable, I think.
No! You're gonna kill Luca.
I've literally devolved because there's too many games. Demos, I was like downloading. I've gone to like, I just need to see the entire list. I can't, this is too much. Like
I think that's partially
they keep on
fair.
popping up too many of the new ones. I'm like somewhat interesting. Did you see Fantasy Aquarium, by the way?
I did, yeah.
And I was just like, oh, this kind of just reminds me of Insane Aquarium. And I was like, I don't know if Zach ended up playing that or not.
It's not like it's mostly just a simulator.
Okay.
Robo has an AoE tech, by the way. Oh fuck, really? Oh yeah, laser spin. Look at that. Oh, laser light show. Let's go.
He'll say he's at a rave. He's having fun.
Okay. All right.
Oh, there it is.
You gotta love it.
Hopefully.
I mean, it's just gonna be a bunch of boss or a bunch of fights in a row, right? Like this one now has 5. Fuck. Oh.
I wonder if this is the only way forward, though.
It might be, genuinely. All right. What's supersonic spin. All right, let's try that. Yo.
Whoa.
Okay.
These combination stuff are pretty interesting.
Yeah, you gotta love that. All right, so Chrono is super fast, right? So I can just get him back super quick. Yo, counterattack. No, don't shock Robos. Okay, so we want to do Flame Whirl on. Yes, I thought I hoped that would work.
Garden of Witches.
Oh, the main guy is just straight weak to fire. So I guess robots in this are just weak to fire. They must be thinking about like overheating.
If it's hot enough, you can like melt metal or.
Because like, dude, I straight up cannot heal in between the boss fights.
Oh, you could just get off here.
Oh, I literally couldn't have done it any other way. Okay. Now the problem is that you see that there's like another area like right down here.
You want to save real fast?
Good idea.
And then try it, and then hopefully you won't get scared. Nothing bad will happen.
Because if I do this, I don't think I can go backwards.
Yeah, I think you have to boop them or try to run back.
Nah, because it'll just.
I wonder if it gives you enough space. So like in between like these two. Go run.
Nope, not even remotely enough.
No, you're screwed.
Let's see.
That's unfortunate.
Also, what did I get? I think that was just the ether, right?
I think so.
Let's see. Is it straight? Is it the boss fight, or is it just I have to? It's the boss fight. Okay, I'm gonna reload.
Okay.
All right. Fighting bugs.
Do you like that one dude that was facing the other way?
Brother, do you mind? Oh shit, he casts sleep on robot. What? He's a robot! That's
even robots need their beauty sleep, Zach.
Sleep mode. No. Incorrect. Very loud, incorrect buzzer.
Okay, I don't know if I'm interested enough in that. Okay.
Alright, welcome back, Robo.
Gouge his eyes!
Thank you, Wiki.
Gouge his eyes.
Alright, let's take a second to see how Robo's Cure Beam feels.
I think the depressing thing is that normally sometimes cozy games, like that are like narrative cozy games, most of them are like about depressing stuff, like coping with saying goodbye to people. And I'm like, can we like I understand, but like, can we not call this cozy? Can we like say emotionally distressing or something like that? Because like I get it, but I'm also sad now.
I don't know if you remember the trailer for the game, but there was the same guy who did Stanley Parable is making a it's like a critique of cozy games where it's like a farming and shop simulator, but the excuse me, I forgot where Gouge's eyes even came from. It was from a Red Letter Media video. It was like an old police like educational like PSA thing where it was just this guy. He wasn't very good at like actually doing the actual presenting part of the PSA. So he just relied really heavily on like catchphrases and stuff, and that was his catchphrase where it's like, hey ladies, if a dude is like ripping off your, it, like pins you to the ground and is ripping off your skirt or whatever to get at your naughty bits, gouge his eyes. And that's where that comes from. Sorry, but yeah, so the guy who made well, not the guy because it's a team, but anyway, the main guy, the main writer of Stanley Parable is making a like critique of a game that's like a critique of cozy games where it's like a farming / like shop simulator, but the actual like narrative that's happening is you are a like not war criminal per se, but like you're a like retired soldier from the like most violent war to have ever occurred on the face of the planet, and like you have like horrible PTSD and you might be like cursed like by magic and shit. And so like the game is exactly that, where it's like in the trailer, I mean the trailer was pre-rendered, so you know, who knows, but like in the trailer the character is like literally sitting on like a bench like chillaxing, drinking some tea, and then like you can see her face starts to like get more stressed and contorted, and you start hearing in her mind's ear the sounds of like slaughter and like terror and war, and it like gets louder and louder until this like guy walks up, like clearly one of the villagers, and is like, hey Mabel, how's it going? It's like, Jesus Christ, what a great idea.
That does sound kind of funny. Yeah.
Do you think Robo can run Doom? Absolutely. There is no version of reality where Robo is not pre-installed with Doom right now. But yeah, I don't expect you to play that game at all. Well, I don't know. You liked Stanley Parable, I guess, but yeah. Laser spin. Get him. Get him, motherfucker!
No. Oh, Square Enix published that.
Maybe Luca installed it while she was fixing him. Yeah, while the top of his head was like off. Oh fuck. The Deverminator. Well, that was easy.
So much health, you're fine.
We do have a lot of health now. I wish I did have like an idea as to what level I should actually be for some of these encounters, because I would like to be like comfortably over leveled for stuff, but not dramatically over leveled, you know. To activate the crane, wait for the tone and the white flash, and then press any two of the buttons labeled with the letters A, B, X, or Y, one after the next.
Oh, and I 100%, I didn't realize this had become a demo, but I don't know if you've heard of Scarlet Deer Inn, but it has definitely popped up in my thing, because I think the person, it's all embroidery. The animations in game and stuff like that, which I was like, that's really cool, and just on principle that I feel like that deserves at least some attention for the unique way of making the game.
Okay, fair enough. Cool. Do you have a picture at all? Can you help a brother out to actually follow along?
Yes. Let me open link in a new tab. Yeah, so I don't have to lose my spot in this long list.
You know, once it eventually loads.
Here we go. Let me close that. Coming over to you. Making my way.
Okay. Cool.
It's just very, very what is the ingenuity? I think is really good. So I think that should be praised about that at least.
Cool. You can't do that yet. Mikey, why can't I use the crane yet? It seems like the crane works just fine. Oh fuck. Oh wait, never mind, you just did it? Yeah, I'm the best. I'm the world's greatest. Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise.
I do like the cover of this game. He's just like, no! There's too much trash.
You need to get the password from another room, but you just brute forced it. It's 2 buttons. it's 2 buttons that you press one after another. Oh, I thought I got it though. Cool.
If they didn't want us to press buttons after another, they would have made it more complex than just 2.
Crane control codes. Pattern 0 is XA. Pattern 1 is BB. Well, there you go. What the hell are they doing? I guess getting in the way.
They were waiting for you to run into them, even though they were. I think
but
they were
literally did the toddler route of hitting buttons. It's 2 buttons in a row. It's not hard. If it was like a 4-button sequence, then yeah, I would have given up. But it's a 2-button sequence. And one of the sequences was hitting the same button twice in a row, apparently. Lil Dill from the Rugrats movie? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Also, which Rugrats movie? There was 4.
Rugrats movie. See, first, and Mikey was like, oh, how do we get from this to League? I'm also now being like, how do we get from this to Rugrats?
Also the first one with the Reptar weapon. Mikey. Thunderblade!
Thunderblade.
Hello. I have 2 Thunderblades?
When did you get the previous Thunderblade?
When did I get a previous Thunder? Oh, what?
No. I think you have...
What does the 2 mean?
I don't actually know.
No, I think I do have 2. Yeah, I had another Thunderblade at some point, apparently. You got the first one from the sewers, and I just never equipped it?
I can't believe it.
What a goober.
We did what is it, the extra thing just to forget to equip what we got from the extra thing.
Hey, man.
Optional. That's what it was.
Guardian
Optional.
Bangle. +2 stamina. Okay. Is this the thing? What is this? Zabi Ultra High Security Door Lock System Code XAB. Zabby. Get it? Because it's Zabby. And then the code is Zabby. XABY. I think XABY. So square, X, circle, triangle. It's literally just in a row. So that was the secure door. So how do I... That must be in the lab, right? I guess. Should I go and get that ether, by the way? The one that was like
I mean, if you have to go backwards, you can. Why not?
Well, actually, I can just complete the loop now, right? Because I moved both of the barrels.
Yeah. Yeah, if the way is clear.
Yeah. Okay. How do I do that? Don't I, does that mean I have to do the, no, it was here, right? This? Yeah. So I'm gonna have to walk through the bugs again, which sucks, but the bugs are easy.
Rather do that than a gauntlet.
You wanna do another banter topic? How much longer do we have? Maybe like an hour.
Let me see. I like that in our thing, it's Banta ideas.
Yeah, Banta.
Banta. We're going to get the Banta ideas. Okay, so the... Jesus Christ. I don't know. Some of these still have their stuff. Oh, did you ever actually talk? I remember speaking to you about the date everything concept.
Oh,
and
I can talk about
then I saw
that.
the game itself, and I was like, oh, this is what Zach was talking about, isn't it?
Dude, so Date Everything, for those of you who are not in the know, is a dating simulator where the idea is that you are in your house and you suddenly gain the ability to see
The glasses, I think.
Well, you get to see that's technically not true because you could date your glasses too. But the idea is that every single item in your home, you can look at them and you can then summon a like Gajinka of the item in your home. And like that is a person that you can then romance and date. So everything from like the clock on your wall to the knife in your kitchen cabinet to the glasses you wear on your face.
I have to ask you, is like the personality of said object come to life kind of reflect the object?
Obviously, yes.
Okay, so tell me if there's a knife, what would that be?
The game's not out, so I don't know. My argument would probably be that the knife would probably be pretty aggressive.
Okay, because I was wondering whether or not they would go with like some of like the tropes of like, yes, the knife, let's make this like a yandere-ish type character.
I don't know, maybe,
but okay, you can keep going then.
No, I mean, but that's like the premise of the game, and I think it's fucking awesome. I think it's incredible. The idea of like the game is kind of twofold because it's not just like, you know, a dating simulator. It also kind of has a lesser element of like finding all the Gajinkas, right? Of like, is there any item
turn into?
Is there any item in my home that I have not asked out on a date yet? You know what I mean? And I think that's kind of sick. Okay.
So yeah, if you want to date everything, guys, look forward to that.
But then, like, it does go deeper than that because, like, part of the date everything concept that I think is awesome is that you can also date the text box.
Oh my freaking god!
Like the text box, like you could date the text box. You can date the pause menu, I believe. You can date, so you could date the clock, but then you can also date the like HUD element on your UI that shows you the time of day. That's a different character. Like I said, I think it's just awesome. Fuck you.
I think I eventually just would want to see like the list with like images of what, you know, characters associated with what item.
Sure. I mean, the trailer has a lot of them already. Apparently, the trailer is about 1/3 of the items that they're going to have at launch, and then they're going to add more as time goes on.
Okay. Well, we'll keep that in the back of our minds.
How about this say? I think that game is fucking cool. Luca's level has increased.
Do you want to talk about how you're excited? Do you not talk about this for Monster Hunter Wilds, like focus mode, hammer stuff?
I mean, I've kind of talked about this just kind of passively, just because I'm a Monster Hunter mark. But the Monster Hunter Wilds is the new Monster Hunter game that's going to be coming out, I think, next year. I'm very excited for it, obviously. It looks super good. There's a lot of stuff about it that I think is awesome. But so every Monster Hunter game introduces like a new gameplay gimmick, and then depending on the reception and performance, that gimmick will return and then stick around in 2 games. So like Monster Hunter Rise, the last one, had the ability to use the zip flies, the zip bugs, you could essentially like put a harness onto the monster that you were fighting, and then you could like steer them around the battlefield and use them like a mounted Pokemon to like fight other monsters temporarily. It was fucking awesome and people loved it,
but that is not going, as far as I know, that is not going to be in Monster Hunter Wilds. It's going to be in the next Monster Hunter after that, right? Because that's how it works. So in Monster Hunter Wilds, the like quote unquote gameplay gimmick that they're introducing is the idea of focus mode, which is not something that's ever been in a Monster Hunter game before, where previously when you're playing a Monster Hunter game, all of your attacks, like all of your combos and stuff, are always based on what direction your character is moving. So if you want, like, if you're using like longsword, you one of your longsword combos is you do like a horizontal slash, and then a vertical slash. For the vertical slash, because that's the one that deals the real damage of that 3-hit combo. That vertical slash is very precise. It's literally like a single pixel line across the monster. So for that one, you actually, as the monster is moving around and trying to like eat your skull, right? You have to like specifically move your character so that way you can slice it directly where you need to go. Which was always like part of the challenge, but it makes it kind of difficult for certain people to like get into Monster Hunter. So the new game introduces this concept of focus mode, where it's literally just a button you hold down like you're aiming a gun in Call of Duty. And now your character, like your camera, will zoom in to like a more like a over the shoulder third person, like a much closer perspective. And now you can attack in the direction your camera is facing as opposed to the direction your character is moving. And that's actually a huge deal because for ranged play styles, like the bow and the bow gun and stuff like that, now you can like run away from the monster while also shooting them, which is like a really big deal. But the one I put into the banter topic specifically was I'm a hammer user, like specifically. That's the weapon that I really love using. I've talked about it before, where you just hit the monster in the skull over and over until their brain leaks out of their nose and then you kill them. A really big, like, I kind of just indicated it there, but like one of the most important parts of being a hammer user is that you have to make sure you are constantly hitting the monster's head until you've concussed it for the 3rd time, and then it doesn't matter because its concussion resistance is so high after that point. So I'm super hyped because I already know all the hammer combos, and it seems like all of those same combos are going to be in the new game, which is awesome. But now I also have this thing where it's like, hey, when I have my like big fuck you golf swing, like the super huge attack that I have to make sure hits the monster in the jaw every single time, now I can go boom boom and then focus mode and aim directly for their like teeth and just boom, get them right in the face. And it's like, oh, it makes my job so much easier as a hammer user. And I think that's super awesome. There you go.
Okay. Just very
Saba's
cool.
like, okay, whatever.
I'm like, I have no clue about like any of it.
No, I think that's totally fair because obviously you've never,
Cool.
you've obviously never played Monster Hunter and stuff, so that's totally fine. Did you just explode?
What are the green ones?
No, they were weak to. Let's use Supersonic Whirl, I guess. I mean, I don't know if I'm stupid or not, but the acid, I think, is immune to lasers? No, it's just super resistant to lasers. What the fuck? Chemical reaction. The acid and the alkali are touching, which causes them to explode. Dude, that's actually kind of sick. Let's hope the fire kills the alkali. If not, I'm fucking... Oh, well, it killed one of them. Dude, these mother... just keep exploding.
I may have to step
Saba.
out just to grab myself food.
Okay,
but...
that's fine. I thought you were gonna fucking tell me, hey Zach, I'm gonna have to leave.
No. I was gonna. Someone just messaged me about like food, and I'm like, oh, that's right. I do want to eat. Now would be the time. Okay, and then think about conquered 8 years of dev for 12 days of play. Yeah, think about that, and then I'll return and we can talk about it.
Okay. I'm not gonna. We're still playing video game. Also, I'm pretty sure Saba said conquered instead of concord. There we go. Lame. TP needed 121? Fuck you, dude. What the hell? Oh, thank you. Obtained a shelter. Awesome. Oh, do you think that's why they have a save room directly outside? Oh my god, I'm so smart. I'm the smartest boy in the world, and then I'm not gonna use it. No, you fuck. You fucking fuck. Wind slash the shit out of this motherfucker. So sick of their bullshit. Ow. Wind slash. Wind slash. I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go. Oh, robots. Nope. You can't trick me. I know what you're doing. A titanium vest. Okay. He's already wearing one. Okay, well, congratulations, Chrono. You now take a bazillion less damage. Hammer arm. Okay. Tin arm. Ooh, hammer arm. Oh, fuck. Alright, Chrono. You're gonna need to win. Oh my god. Hell yes. I don't know, punch the shit out of this guy. Oh, he takes damage from just physical! You can just punch him! I didn't know, I thought they were like the shadows. Fuck. Oh, up, I guess? Ah, okay, cool. Ah, okay, cool. Let's take this opportunity to use a shelter. Huzzah! Look at that! Gotta love it. Oh, I want to go down. Can I go down one more time? Nope. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. A plasma gun. Ooh. Yes. 18 to 25. Let's go. Inflict stop on robots. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Incoming raid from Theo G Mega. Howdy. Hello, everybody. So kind. What? Aw, what the hell? How's it going? Well, first off, hello. Second off, I think it's going awesome. Other thing, obviously, I know that Chrono Trigger is incredible game. This much is clear. I haven't actually played this game yet, so this is technically my first like real playthrough. I watched a full playthrough of this about a decade ago at this point, which is spooky to like think about. But yeah, the game's going awesome so far. Welcome back, Saba. We got a raid.
Cool, I heard about it.
How did you hear about it?
All the time. Because I have wireless head earbuds.
Oh, it did
So
work.
I heard you when you say I'm not gonna think about it when I told you to think about it.
Think about what?
the Banta topic.
The Banta topic?
The Banta.
Banta. Oh god, what happened?
Did I come at a good time? Are we back to story?
I don't know, I think so. I mean, Robo's freaking out. This has gone haywire.
Yeah.
We must escape
Also,
immediately. What happened?
I need to hear that.
Hold up.
I can't believe it. You said this place to explode.
Oh. I thought we were here to turn on a generator. Oh! Oh! Robo! Hurry before it's too late!
Well, you turned on something, all right. The detonation
What the hell?
of this place.
Oh, dude, that's so cool. I love when the like it's such oh, I gotta go manual. Fuck you. I love when the de facto way of like endearing you to a new character is to show them either like being badass or helpful, you know? I guess in Robo's case it's both, but yeah.
I mean, saving your life, yeah, is kind of both.
Oh, more Robos.
But
Wait,
less colorful.
These are my friends. R64Y, R67Y, R69Y. It's good to see you again.
They've been programmed. They
I'm
will
about to say
not
they are
respond.
not. Oh!
They just punched him. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
What the hell, dude?
Oh, that's gonna
Why?
hurt. You are defective.
You are
Oh.
defective. What the hell,
Oh
dude?
my.
What an absolutely brutal thing to do.
He's gonna be like heartbroken.
You are not one of us. I mean, he looks like I am malfunctioning.
What's up with this music change? Why are we so somber all of a sudden?
Affirmative. A defect. I'm a defect. Have you forgotten our assigned task? All intruders must be eliminated. Oh no!
That's unfortunate.
That was the reason for my creation. You disgrace our series. You must be destroyed. Oh no! What?
Oh my god!
Holy shit! They're just shoulder tackling the shit out. Can we, hello? Can we do anything? Oh, I can get in there. Let me in there. Get me in there.
Oh my god, I didn't realize you.
Get me in there.
Smack him.
Oh my god! Oh! No, we are... These robots are my brothers.
What do you expect us to do? You're literally dying.
Robo, we gotta do something.
What can we do? Is he just gonna die? Are they no? Zach, we just met the man. He's
Robo, what the hell?
Oh my god.
Now we shall eliminate intruders.
Well, this is such a bummer because we can't.
Oh shit! Now it's us just fighting them. No, he's gonna punch Luca in the skull.
And then punch you in the skull.
I don't care as much about Chrono. Chrono can take it.
Oh my god. Ouch.
Chrono's got nothing in there. Well, you're dead. Okay. All right.
What are you talking about? Chrono's got protagonist in his brain.
That is true. Ooh, okay. Slightly too much health for that.
Plot armor. That's what he does have. He's wearing plot armor for sure.
That would be a fun like equipable in an RPG. You just get plot armor, and it's like, well, now you're just never gonna die.
You get armor, and it's just named plot, okay? And then you have to put 2 and 2 together. It's like one step removed, but it's still like in your face.
One of my favorite things that's like literally the direct inverse of that. Oh fuck. Oh, that was like a regular attack. It just hit both of us. It was just kind of stylish. Yo, wait, is that actually... Wait, did Blitzcrank steal the idea from Chrono Trigger? Blitzcrank League of Legends?
No.
Yo, did you see... Sorry, I keep getting fucking stopgapped by Chrono doing cool shit. Did you see him do a flying jump kick before slashing him? Can we go in there without dying? I see him. He got stuck.
They really thrashed him. Oh my god.
Let's get him back to the Proto Dome. Okay. Oh,
Sorry,
we had
dude,
to drag his
something?
2-ton ass back to the Proto Dome. Oh, sorry, before I forget. The thing I was gonna say was that there was a thing where in Elden Ring, there's this like NPC that you assist in this like fire, like lava mansion thing. And she's like secretly like a big lizard woman essentially. And the over under is that you help her like reconcile her like heritage with like who she sees herself to be. And it's really nice, right? Oh, thank you so much, GSR. I appreciate the follow. Also, I'm assuming 1997 is your birth year, in which case you are 1 year younger than me, so respect your elders, all right?
How dare you?
Saba never respects me, so I need somebody to respect me. No.
That's because you bully me all the time. I don't think
you deserve bullying, you stupid cat.
Oh, there you go.
No, but sorry, what was I saying? But yeah, anyway, so for doing this like side quest in Elden Ring, the she's like, thank you so much. I'm gonna give you the greatest treasure that I own. And she hands you this like little charm. And so when you look at the charm, it says increases all damage you take by 15%.
What?
Yeah, so the idea was that like her real birth mother was like this horrible, wretched woman, and so the charm was of her mother that she didn't know, but her mother was such a wretched person that her like wretched essence infused into this little charm, but she never knew that because she never was smart enough to actually like think about it. So she just held on to her mother's charm, which physically made her weaker for her entire life. It's really funny.
That sucks.
It's not. It's my project car, and I'm older than that. No, I have to respect you. What the fuck? Absolute dog shit.
Uno reverse.
No, I genuinely got Uno reversed. Robo, what do you want
He's
to
like,
do
I'm just
after
gonna
I
go
finish
cry in the
repairing
corner
you?
because all my brothers just said I was defective and essentially killed me.
No one has ever asked me that before, Luca. No one has asked me what I want to do.
Wait, 24 hours passed? What? How many? 40 years later.
I mean, I don't, Saba, can we like try that? Can we like brainstorm for a second? Why did I hate Iris so, like, from the Great Ace Attorney so much? In both games, actually, I hated Iris with a burning passion, but yet I love Luca. Like, is it nostalgia?
I don't know. Yeah, because you were just like, I was like, I don't even know why you
Well,
dislike...
I mean, I explained why, because like Iris really got under my skin because it was like I hate the like trope of like child prodigy where they don't actually like demonstrate their like brilliance at all. It's just like it like, I guess what I mean to say is like I hate it when there's like a child prodigy in fiction where it's just the author telling you over and over that they're really smart without actually showing you any of the like smart things that they do. Whereas like, I don't know, like Luca just fixed a robot that she only met like earlier today. Like, that's kind of sick.
No, I think yeah, I think she...
The smartest thing that Iris ever did was invent a smoke grenade gun and then shoot you in the face with it.
I mean, I guess impressive for a kid still, but yeah, if she were to be called like a prodigy, I'd be like, you know, she's definitely like special. But
wait, Robo's just going with us?
Hell yeah.
Is that okay? I guess it is okay because he was kind of out of... Yo, that's actually super smart. Robo, what the fuck is this?
Also, think about it, Zach. If we did rewrite the future, what would happen to Robo?
Genuinely, Saba, I know the answer to that question, and we'll get there one day.
That's sad. Okay.
Well, it's...
Hopefully he
I would
lives.
say it's sad mostly because Chrono Cross is, like, weird. It's not Chrono Trigger. I would, Saba, think of it, I'm not going to explain it, like, wholesale, but think of Chrono Trigger as Avatar: The Last Airbender, and Chrono Cross is Legend of Korra.
Okay.
Like, still good. Like, if it was its own thing, very good, but it's being compared to a masterpiece, so by juxtaposition, it looks not great.
Great.
Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck is this? The fuck is that noise? Oh.
An old man.
Old man.
Snoozing.
Oh, more drifters?
Time drifters?
I guess so. Oh, sorry. The thing I was going to say was that was actually really smart of them to, like, Robo was a derelict robot that no one would have interacted with had it not been for us, right? So by us taking him out of his time period, it doesn't actually affect anything because that essentially was going to be his final resting place, right?
Yeah. You talking butterfly effect changes or DBZ different timelines?
Well, I think sorry, I'll let you finish.
I think it would have just like rewritten history, so like he just wouldn't exist anymore. I don't think it would be different timelines, at least in my mind for this game.
I'm about to say, for how the sequel works, because Chrono Cross is a sequel. I think it's different timelines, but we don't have access to it anymore. If that makes sense. Like, imagine like a branching timeline, but then the branch gets severed, so we can no longer go there.
That's interesting.
More drifters. It's not a question of where, my friends, so much as when. This is the end of time. Dude, are you telling me that the end of time is a fucking street light floating in a void?
In like a cobblestone square.
I'm actually gonna cry, I think. That's fucking awesome. I don't know. I think I told you about that before of just like, I love it when you use just like visual metaphor to like represent something like truly incredible. Because like the idea that the end of time is just a like old-timey lamppost in the middle of nowhere is like, there is no other place. This is it. This is the end of time. And thank God you can see, right?
Yeah.
Travelers lost in time's flow turn up here, much like driftwood on a beach. Might I ask when you are from?
We're from 1000 AD.
I come from the year to... Oh, so it's only been 300 years since the day of Lavos then. Or I guess like 301. Interesting.
When four or more entities of varying origins enter a temporal rift together, the torsion exerted on time's
Four
flow.
or more.
Oh, and that's why when we were teleporting, it was like flashing. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Or Futurama when they're in the Ford machine and watch the Big Bang over and over again. Man, I mean, first off, I want to say that the newest season of Futurama is definitely better than the first season of Hulu Futurama. But man, I miss those older episodes of Futurama where like almost every episode really had like, I don't know, something just super clever that was like super fascinating. So yeah, Saba, there was an episode of Futurama where Professor Farnsworth invents a time machine, but it can only go forward in time, not backwards. And so they accidentally skip over the period of time that they were shooting for. And though it's like, well, what are we going to do now? And Farnsworth's like, well, the only thing we can do is keep going forward. And so he just throws it into forward and like through the windscreen on the thing. They just watch like all of the history of the universe go by. And it's like, holy shit, that's awesome. And then at the end, the universe crushes together, re-explodes. And guess what? It's the exact same thing again, but with slight differences. Because that's how the universe works in the Futurama canon. And I was like, dude, that's awesome.
No, that's kind of crazy.
I think it's awesome. Now, imagine if at the end of time, there was just a cobblestone square with an old man and a street lamp.
And some plants.
And some plants. And a lot of sparkles. There have been a number of folks turning up here unintended recently, like yourselves. What do you mean a number? Who else is fucking time traveling? Actually, you know what? That's a stupid question. I guess literally anybody throughout all of time, right? Saba's muted.
You just run into this like man, and he's just like, "Ah, yes, it was a normal Tuesday, but suddenly you've hit the end of time."
It's a bleak place, isn't it? But don't worry, for all its desolation, it is well connected. There are roads here to any time you could ever wish to visit. Oh, okay. Should you so desire, you could call upon your friends at any time, but you can never travel in groups of more than 3.
Oh, and that's why the party limit, that's the canonical reason why the party limit is 3? Wait, so the reason why we encounter this now and not earlier was because Frog left, right? Like Frog didn't decide to come back with us because why would he? Oh, that's so clever.
One of us must remain.
Oh, that was Robo, sorry. Oh shit. Okay. Who should remain?
I mean, wouldn't it be
guess?
better to like take Robo to try to like level him up?
He's level 12, whereas yeah, I would agree with that. Oh, it shows you your double and triple techs that you would have if you keep them. So like Supersonic Spin and Flame Whirl. I mean, I'm keeping Luca. Okay, and it would just be Aura Whirl. So I guess Luca. Yo! Can we get Frog?
I'm assuming if he wants to, he accepts party.
Don't leave me here for long, Chrono.
Should you desire to switch party members, you can do so via the main menu whenever you wish.
Oh, that's nice. You don't have to, like, just come back here.
You saw the Pillars of Light when you arrived, yes? Each connects this place to a different era. Once you've been through a gate, you can use it to return to whenever you wish. Step back into the light and press the A button, and you will return to the gate. But beware of the gate connected to that bucket. Huh?
Which bucket? This bucket?
This? Well, what is it? Well, this is a save point. Do we need?
Yes,
do we need?
save.
Oh, I could. Well, yeah, I could use a shelter. Why not? Well, sorry, I should. Use a shelter.
I will say the trope of, and it may happen here, the trope of, one of the reasons why I don't like time travel in some instances is that normally when X person travels to set other time and becomes friends with people of set other time, I just know that at the end, said person will have to, like, unless they decide to stay, which is rare, you will have to go back, essentially leaving everyone you became friends with. And I'm like, oh, that's a bummer. That's sad.
That's a good point, actually, because like clearly our objective now is to stop the Day of Lavos, right? The thing that fucking destroys the world, obviously.
Yeah.
So that's clearly the goal. But you're right. When we're done, we're gonna have to leave. We're gonna have to bring Frog back to the Middle Ages. I mean, at least we get to hang out with Luca and Marl, which is awesome. But like, actually, you know what? That's a really good. You know what? Actually, that's a really good point. Because when we fucked up the timeline, Marl disappeared. So if we stop the Day of Lavos, well, actually, I don't know. What was Robo created because of the world after the Day of Lavos, or would he have just existed regardless? I guess it depends. I guess it depends on whether or not Robo is older than 301 years old, right? Because if Robo was even 302 years old, that means he was created before the Day of Lavos, and he would have survived no matter what.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But yeah, just one of the things that I've thought about, because I definitely have gone through, like, oh, what tropes of stuff do I not like? Because I just get
motherfucker!
Oh, and you just...
I used a fucking shelter! What the hell, dude? Is it this bucket?
I can't even tell if that's a bucket.
What the fuck is this? It's hello?
End? Past the end of time?
No.
You stay here.
What do you say? Okay, yeah. Beware of the gate connected to the bucket. You know what? I'm getting suspicious. Let's save. Now, he said pillars of light. So does he mean this? There's no bucket, so what's this?
I don't know.
I can't actually click on it. Hey.
Why do you keep trying to go to that pillar of light? Have a look
past the door behind me. This?
Oh.
Okay. It's a little duder.
Is this just like a training guy?
A little duder.
You talk to him?
What are you looking at? Me? I'm Specchio, the master of war.
What?
Of war?
I watch all kinds of battles from here. How do I look to you?
Don't underestimate him. He definitely will break our back.
But he, okay, well, so am I lying? Am I lying or am I telling the truth?
Well, it depends on your perspective. Do you think he looks weak? Because I don't think he looks weak.
You think that this thing looks strong?
I think that if I were to see this guy at the end of time, I think he would kill me. Yeah.
That is true. You know what? You make a strong bargain.
I see. How I look depends on how strong you are. Oh, if you're strong, I look strong. If you're weak, I look weak.
Also, where has this accent been my whole life? I could have used this a million fucking times in all of our fucking voice acting. What the hell?
Oh, you got it in you, don't you? That must be why the old guy let you through.
So, I mean, technically, if you were like, if this is a weak guy, we're weak then, right?
Right. So, well, I mean, we're obviously like early in the game.
Now, does he reflect overall or like in relation to like?
I would
where
assume
we're
it
at?
must be like it adds up your stats, and then if you hit a certain threshold, he looks different.
Hmm.
That must be because you get stats across the board every time you level up.
See, a long, long time ago, before you were born, there was a kingdom where magic flourished. Everyone there could use it. But the people abused their powers and ended up destroying the place. After that, there wasn't anyone left who could use magic. Well, except in friends, of course. Oh, except in fiends? Except in fiends, of course. But you have it. That inner strength. I mean, magic needs power of the heart.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh,
Oh,
GSR
thank you.
appears
Was
to
that
be leaving as
Theo
well.
G Mega?
yeah.
Hello, thank you so much. I didn't realize you were still here. Only GSR has been chatting. Well, thank you for lurking.
And then
But you
by
have it, the inner
GSR.
strength. I mean, magic comes to power of the heart. That's where it
And
flows from.
Good food.
I'm glad you like it. There are 4 types of magic. Fire, water, light, and shadow.
What?
Not
That's it?
everyone's got the same type.
There's no ice?
Yeah.
Well, I guess water.
No, man.
I guess
That's too
water.
complex.
There's no fucking lightning. There's no like what the hell? Like straight up, in my mind, it's always fire, ice, lightning, and then like light and shadow, right? Like that's always in my mind. So yeah, it's just fire, water, light, and shadow, obviously. Hey, you have a good rest of your stream. I'm gonna jump off here and get something to eat. All right, ciao, ciao. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm assuming if you're getting something to eat, you're clearly on like the West Coast, so or further. So, ciao, ciao.
Happens to have a very late dinner.
Also that, I guess.
You with that punk hairdo. You got light. That girl with the goofy glasses, her power is fire. What's that big clunky thing? Sorry, buddy, but you ain't alive.
Oh, and so that's why he doesn't have magic, because he doesn't have a heart.
Oh, that's makes sense, but also kind of sad.
Wait, so you're telling me that if we get a party member that's like a dog, the dog can use magic?
Yeah, he's got magic.
You got great inner strength, but that's for what it's worth. But it's just you aren't descended from the ancient magic users, so you're never going to be able to cast spells. Your laser weapons and whatnot should suffice, though. You can inflict shadow damage, kind of like shadow magic.
Oh, what? Lasers are shadow damage. That's
cool.
really interesting, because wouldn't you assume that it's the opposite? Like, wouldn't you assume lasers are light damage?
Yeah, lasers, light. Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess shadow makes sense, because that would be the only one that we don't have yet, right? Because Marl and Frog were both water. Chrono is light, and then Marl is fire. So the only one we didn't have access to was shadow.
By the way, it's not just magic. Everything is made up of those 4 elements. Alright, starting from the door, circle clockwise along the walls of the room 3 times and say, I want to use magic, over and over in your head. Don't lose track now. 3 times. Don't want you turning yourselves into butter. Okay, he said,
Okay, Zach,
he said starting
times.
from the door? Also, clockwise is this way, right? So 1,
Yeah.
2,
I want magic.
4.
I want magic.
1,
We want
2,
magic.
3,
We want magic.
4. 1,
We want the magic.
3, 4.
Please.
3 times. What?
Oh, is it because I fucking stepped away from the wall?
Like 1.
We still want magic. That hasn't changed. Magic, please.
Magic, please!
We want magic.
That was 1. This is 2.
Magic,
So
magic.
2. 3.
Magic. Magic? Question mark.
Magic question mark? Okay, I did it.
Okay.
Well
We got
done!
it.
Ipso facto minimo magico!
Ah!
Chrono
Oh, it was
learned to
that easy,
use
huh?
magic. Luca learned to use magic. Oh, because
Robo-
her fire was just a
No.
flamethrower before.
Robo
Robo cannot learn.
no.
Oh, so I actually need to go get Marl.
So all fortified with magic want to try. Yeah, so if you want to.
You make new friends. You bring them to see me. Okay, I like you guys. All right, so we need to get Marl because Marl's gonna learn water. Shut up, old man. Oh, never mind.
You talk to him first. Oh.
People who lived long ago enjoy. Saba, can I be straight with you?
No, I'd like you to be sideways.
I'll be gay with you. How about that? This is by far the most interesting part of the game to me so far because I find this deeply fascinating because now they're getting into like the mechanics of how like greater time travel works, and that's fucking sick. Yes, long, long ago. Well, I know you must be eager to finish this thing you seem so intent on doing, but why not first pay a visit back to your own era? Haste makes waste, as they say, and you'll find that even truer here. Come and see me whenever you have the need. Think of me as your guide on time's road. Okay, cool.
Well, pause that conversation as we go do this real fast.
How about that? Sorry, Robo, you can't learn magic, so...
Sorry, Robo, technically you're
So
not
do I have to
alive,
do
it's not
the...
so
Do I do the thing again?
I think so.
The
Yeah,
gal
he's
with the
gonna read.
ponytail has the power of water. Oh, I already did it. Okay, so it's fine.
Oh, nice.
Yo, she's splooshing all over.
You want to try it out, at least with these three?
Sure, why not? Go!
Duh.
Ah!
You just
Did that just say a 142?
42? Yeah, yeah. It did. I told you this guy's gonna break us.
Okay, lightning, go. Ice, go. Fire, go. What did I just deal to him? Hey, 100. Hey, I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at.
Nice.
Okay, I mean. Oh, Chrono. He's dead. Chrono's dead. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's a like a real boss fight. So I'm gonna just not heal him.
This is cool though.
Okay, hold up. Let's say 140 each time, right? That was
Yeah.
the 5th time I hit him for 140 plus damage. Which
Remember, this guy is an entity that reflects
I'm
how
about to say-
strong you are.
I'm about to
So,
say, so we are weak. I just dealt I just dealt like 700 damage to him, which I think was more than double the fucking dragon tank.
100%.
And this guy is still totally fine.
This guy's a boss.
Bye, Luca. Alright, it's just Marl. Get him. Kill him. Kill him dead. Also, what a bullshit thing of like, hey, do you want to test? Oh!
Oh, you beat him.
I'm the best.
Wow.
Oh me, oh my. This was embarrassing. I guess you ain't so bad after all. Here, this is for you. Special refresher set. You obtain 1 magic capital and 5 ethers. Oh, that's fun. What can I say? I'm the master of war. You make any new friends? You bring them here. I like you guys. Alright. And I'm fully healed. Fuck yeah. Well, now, okay. Well, shit. Who gets the magic tablet? Straight up,
I am
is it
not
Chrono
sure.
again? Because Chrono has to be on the team.
much it like impacts, you know. So I'm not sure.
I mean,
what it
it's
would
straight
change
up
or-
plus 1 point of damage to all magic, which then gets multiplied by like strengths and weaknesses, right?
Seems reasonable then that it would be Chrono.
At least for now. I feel bad, but like my instinct is to give everything that's not a speed tablet to Chrono. Also, I mean, if you look at that, Jesus Christ, his magic is 10? So actually, is this a waste? How much time do we have left? We only have 15 minutes left. You know what? Let's do the rest of today's session without this magic tablet. And I'm straight up just going to look up, because I know who all the characters are, so I'm not going to get spoiled. I'm just going to straight up look up, like, hey, what are the recommendations for where tabs should go?
Reasonable. Yeah.
All right. Okay, now we need Robo back. Hey, Robobo.
Robobo?
I am ready, Chrono. Well, actually... Yeah, wait, didn't we already... Also, do we want to check out the bucket before we leave?
Save and then check out the bucket.
Okay. The end of time, dude. What a fucking cool thing. Oh, it's this, right? So what the fuck is this?
Go
The
to
Arena of
Arena
Ages.
Of the Ages. Beyond the Fall of Time.
Hold up. I know what this is. When I looked up...
Trials.
Well, when I looked up... So this is Pit of 100 Trials, right? But when I looked up which version of Chrono Trigger to play, something called, quote, the Arena was listed as a huge negative.
Oh,
Like it's
so
actually
not
just
do
like
this.
agonizing and like not fun.
Yeah.
So unless Mikey at some point like in a future thing says like, oh no, you should do it, like I'm not even gonna consider it. Because as far as I know, according to the thing I saw online, there's not even like really a reward for doing it. It's just something to do. That gate leads to 1999 AD, the day of Wait, the day of Lavos.
Maybe it's like giant historical, historical changing, history making time. That's the stuff that like the gates.
How incredible would that be? Is if like because I think you're right? Like the day of Lavos is such a pivotal time in the history of this world that it has a physical object. Like in the world, right? Could you imagine if as we make more progress through the story, when we come back to like the end of time, like new objects show up to like represent that big moments have occurred?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
If you wish to see the world destroyed before your very eyes, then by all means go, but know that you yourselves may share the same fate. Wait, hold on.
What?
Is that... No, hold on. So I can go there right now. Are you telling me that if I really wanted to, because I know that Lavos is the final boss.
Mm-hmm. You could just go right now?
Straight.
Is that what we're saying?
Can I? I'm not gonna, like, there's no way, right?
Maybe.
I don't know, you want to check it out, or do you want to just make progress?
I mean, you did say it would be cool. We could just like slip in to see for a second if that's what happened.
You hear the heartbeat?
Yeah, freaky.
It's a big corridor.
Oh look, it's just a giant corridor. I think that leads straight to Lavos.
Energy reading at 100, 200, and increasing. Yo, is the ground about to open up directly in front of us? Oh, fuck.
So how exactly are you supposed to stop this? I guess he...
I mean, it's a
he all
JRPG,
that
right? So
rock-
through the power of friendship, we're gonna kill God.
I know, because I was just like, is he the one control? Because right now we just saw a bunch of rocks.
Oh my God.
Like fly into the air, right? So I'm like, I feel like...
Well, I don't think that's happened yet. I don't. Well, he like emerged, but I don't think he shot stuff into the air yet. Lavos.
Looks like a giant... Yeah, you could just flee for now. Cool. Looks like just a giant caterpillar bug.
I mean, I did save.
I mean, you do what you want, okay?
Let's fight his ass. Let's go.
Ours was a short youth.
Oh my God. Lavos enters attack mode. That's the dragon tank.
Is it reading our memories? Why did we think of the dragon tank?
I don't know.
You haven't lost
Wait,
health.
wait, hold up. Which entity just cast the heal?
It was either middle or right, I thought.
Because I think it's mimicking the boss fight. Because remember, that was the reason why you had to kill the head first, was that it would heal the other two body parts.
Oh, okay, well that's cool. That's why we thought. But once again, I'm like, did he read it off of our memories? Because that's the only way this creature would have known that.
Left hand. Wait, so which one's left? is it our left or his left?
I don't know, but presumably, I think...
Not that. That is the tires. Okay, so Lavos' head is the body. Okay, I got it. Don't worry. It's
Yeah, I figured the one in the middle is the head.
No, but it's this because it said left. Yeah. See, and it shot out fire. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, and see, look, it's
interesting.
taking way more damage, and now it's gone. Okay.
It's not really doing that much damage, surprisingly.
Well, it's the first boss. Saba. Lavos changed it. This is I was just about to say, I think it's a boss rush.
Oh, interesting.
I think the final boss is a boss rush of every other boss.
That's a lot of bosses.
Yeah, look. It's the security droid. The guardian droid or whatever. The trick to this one was just to kill the little duders, right? Wait, am I allowed to just heal? Oh. Wait, so straight up, you're telling me that if I come in with enough items, we can just... Let's just do that real quick. I mean, there's got to be a point at which, like, the damage and, like, defense of the boss just vastly outstrips our capabilities, right?
Probably, but if this is going based off of, like, our memories, we haven't met everyone. Because wouldn't that be spoilers?
I guess so.
If you come here and he's just like, yes, here are your future bosses.
That might actually be the point. Right? Of, like, coming here early.
I mean, that's interesting thought.
Like, I have yet to use even a single MP. Well, that's not true. I used lightning on the first one.
5?
Oh, remember it counts down and it does, like, the big AoE damage to everybody?
Oh. But maybe that's also another interesting gimmick for how, like, long you've played the game. It's also like, look at that, you've spent so much time on this. Do you remember what the gimmick.
Yeah, do you straight up remember what the gimmick of this other boss fight was from like fucking dude? That's gonna suck for me because it's like by the time we get back to doing this, like at the end of the game or whatever, I'm gonna have to be like fucking what was the dragon tank? I don't remember. Lavos changed it. Saba, I think it actually is gonna spoil bosses for us. What the fuck is that?
Oh, it doesn't have anything. It's just the guy?
I don't know.
Yo, can I use this as an opportunity to like psych myself into just like learning this new boss's, because that's the next boss, right? Because we haven't fought this guy, so this must be the next boss that we're supposed to fight.
I assume they get progressively more damage and all that.
Oh, absolutely.
Stuff.
They must do, right? Okay, 6 physical damage. That clearly doesn't work. Let's do fire. Because we just learned how to do magic, right? So oh yeah, there you go.
152?
So in terms of game design, they just taught us how to do magic, and now the next boss is vulnerable to magic.
Yeah.
There you go. That's sick, dude. Okay. Okay, so fire and then laser.
Fire did decently well. Definitely not as much, but still okay.
It's fine.
Reasonable.
It's not real magic, though. Wait, did that just say it's gonna do a twin attack?
I don't really want
Water
water
2.
too.
90 something to everybody? Oh, fuck. Well, you know what, actually? If I was not stupid, I would do Cure Beam. Oh, no, hold up. Do I have a dual? Oh, well, shit. I think a bunch of people just died. Well,
Robo
fuck
died.
me. Let's try to kill him, I guess. Yeah, water 2. Okay,
Well,
so...
we're all dead.
So now he's just spamming high damage AoE over and over. Okay. Oh, and because we lose, now it shoots off the stuff to destroy the world. Interesting.
Can't believe a stupid bug's doing all of this. God dang it.
What the fuck? Hello?
Truce? Direct impact on Truce? I think that's the city.
Yo, yeah, that was the name of well, Truce was the name of the mountain. So I wonder if it's Truce City, because they built it next to the mountain. Yo.
What is all this stuff?
Well, okay, so you got to remember that back when this game came out, this was this is called God, I can't remember the name. It's like Vertical D or something like that. I can't remember what the name of the actual tech was called, but that was like a big thing on like the SNES. Was like, hey, we figured out how to render 3D objects in 2D, and you could like move them around and stuff. That like think of like Mario Kart on the SNES. Remember how like every racetrack is just like flat, but they like spin and stuff? That's because that was made in Vertical D or whatever it's called.
Well, cool.
So by the way, that was essentially the tech equivalent of when we played Thousand Year Door, and they just kept doing those scenes where like a million dudes were on screen at once. Because that was like a big selling point of the GameCube, was that you could have all these different characters at the same time. Director, we got incoming. Evacuate to the shelter dome.
Can you staying here?
the direct. So whoever this director is knew what Lavos was because he said the name.
Right. It's not even just like you forget because it's like a flat map, but he destroyed a spherical world.
In the end, the future refused to change.
That's crazy.
That might be the most incredible game over screen I have ever heard. In the end, the future refused to change. Jesus fuck, dude.
Well, that's a good place to end stream, I guess.
Well, let me at least load to make sure that it works.
It'll probably be
Okay,
right before.
so
yeah.
we should be fine. Let's double. Okay, you know what? I think you're right. I think we're good.
Did you save on in game for the thing, or did you save in a load state? Because I think you saved before you got what is it? Marl, the water magic. Well, it doesn't matter. If you load next time on your thing, it'll be fine. The save state.
Let me double. Well, how would I? Well, that's a good question.
Do you have the magic plate?
I have to talk to her, right? So let's take her with me, and then see.
I said, if you have the magic plate, then like that
the
just
magic
shows that you
plate. What's the magic plate?
The thing that you got for beating the dude.
Oh,
They
the
fought him.
tablet.
Yeah, the tablet.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Truing. Magic capsule. So we did.
Magic capsule. Okay, so you're
Good
fine
thinking.
then. Okay.
So I don't even need to do anything. We could just load save next time. I don't even need to make like an impromptu save.
All right. Well, incredible, dude. This game is awesome.
Can you like the balls to be like, hey, fight the final boss whenever you want. Like that's kind of like sick. And we got like spoilered on the next boss. That's actually incredible. All right. Well, good night, Saba. Are we early or late tomorrow?
Should be late, but like I'll see. Maybe I'll have the meeting earlier. So
Why? Because
know.
it's just Lawrence.
well, also sometimes like if I wake up early enough and I don't have anything to do, I'm just like, I could just like move this up. I don't need to wait.
Fair enough, I guess. All right, cool. Well, ciao, ciao.
All right.
Good stream. I got 2 followers. Hey.
Luckily, my earphones also just died. So if you have anything else to say to me, I can't hear you. So I'm just
Goodbye,
gonna say
goodbye.
bye.